Hello, everybody! Welcome to Stealthy Elf Productions. We are going to play some more Pathfinder 2nd Edition for you tonight. This is our second time in the week in the 2nd edition of this game. This is our Unearthed Inheritance campaign. We are going to jump in, but before we do, let's say a quick round of hellos. Players, if you want to tell the folks who you are, who you're playing, and where folks can find you, let's start with Hannah.
Hello, I'm Hannah, and I am playing Farron Balmyar tonight. Badass ranger bitch with bow and a wolf. And you can find me here on Stealthy Elf Productions mostly, playing Pathfinder2e. You can also find me on Tales Archive, playing in a special upcoming series with pirates and actual oceans in the world, which we don't have in this world. So go check that out.
Have you all heard of this crazy concept called water?
If you want oceans,
It's fucking wild.
I've got oceans for you. Tales Archived. Okay, I'm done.
Quote, Tales Archived.
Tales Archived.
Oh, that's great.
Adam.
Oh, hi, I'm Adam, or Mr. Adup. That's MR80DUP, he, they pronouns. I am playing Elder Taruk tonight. Our lovely fake old Venarin man who is and I voice act. I play TTRPGs and I cosplay. And if I'm not here, you can find me over on Tales Archive, where I'm going to be playing a grumpy old man in a pirate's tale, if you will.
Who's actually an old man?
Who's actually very old.
Who's actually old?
How old is
very
he?
old.
How old is he? All right, nice. Button.
Hello, I am Button. My pronouns are they, them. I'm Blue Button on social media. And when I'm not here playing Cressida, you can find me in the New World Rebellion campaign on this channel, playing Amanita. And when I'm not on Stealthy Elf Productions, you can find me over on Tales Archived, where I play Echinacea Belrose in the Known Realms to Lush campaign. And I play a little Triton in an upcoming game. That's me.
So cute.
And Alec.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archived. I play Finn Reese here, and here's a story of Unearthed Inheritance. He's big, he's tall, he's got a dragon inside of him, and he's prone to sadness, like all of my characters. Except the character I confuse him for, Kaylin, which you can find over at Tales Archived. We have oceans and rivers aplenty. We have marshes and swamps galore.
Bodies of water for everyone.
Tales Archive for all your
you
watering needs.
Yeah,
in fact, there is a dual C.
Most of them, you can find me there.
2 for 1.
As the archivist for the Known Realms to Lush campaign, and then for captain of Pirates of the Dual Seas, which will be coming out in the near future. I also produce God Killer Sinner Sacrifice over there, a God Killer mini campaign. And then every Monday until March 10th, I will be doing tech over at Starcrawl for The Hill We Meet Upon, a wander home little mini game raising money for Black History Month. So yeah, go check it out and support a great cause. Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you here, man.
Yay.
Guys. Yeah. And guys, my name is David. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm going to be your GM this evening. I'm the GM for all the Heroes of Histaeria games that are all Pathfinder 2nd Edition, that's Unearthed Inheritance, Sensi Saga, and New World Rebellion. I'm also in our Terra Magia. It is a brand new homebrewed game system, and we have a session going on tomorrow that is going to be run by our very own Lycus D. Stratus. Check us out tomorrow morning, and then you can also catch me over at Tales Archived. There I play Whistle, the Hobgoblin Fighter, in the Known Realms to Lush campaign, and you can also see me be something of a problem in a little pirate campaign that is just on the horizon. Okay, guys, that's all the intros done.
We did it.
Okay, so This is our second session of the week.
Yeah,
We've
we're
never
back.
done this before. So, tonight's session, we're going to basically pick up right where we left off. We are in the Brine Distillery Tavern in the town of Damarel, the ruined seaside town.
Seaside.
You guys have just had a meeting with the party and Captain Magnus, the flesh-warped pirate, Gron, a Nephilim, companion of Cress, King of the Sandsea, Anatol Iusis, and perhaps not actually Nixus. Nixus, who you all knew to be a hobgoblin of the Conquering Host. During the meeting, several of you spotted something abnormal about her. And when pressed, you trapped her into revealing her true identity as Cress cast Detect Magic to assess whether or not Nixus might be under some sort of spell. Nixus dropped the disguise and revealed themselves to be an Ugathal. Imagine humanoid bubblegum. And it had opened up its mouth, what passed for its mouth, and it shot a tri-pronged tongue at Cress, and very quickly combat ensued. Quick to react, Finn, not thinking about drawing his weapon, instead reached for something deep within him. And puked all over. No. And
Finn's a huge Megan Thee Stallion fan. Huge.
I could see it. I could see it.
It's canon.
But yeah, it's canon. Put it in the notes. Finn used for his first time his draconic breath. Party, you all quickly dispatched these would-be spies. Captain Magnus revealing a rather dark side of himself in the beheading of Nixwarp. And this is the moment we come back to. And as we're coming back to this point, I want to say we're going to kind of focus in on our big man, Finn, who, as the bodies are on the floor, right? Nixwarp's head kind of just rolling past Cress's feet. You still have the hair on your arms and everything is just kind of a little on end, and it's starting to relax. Your heartbeat is starting to steady. You still taste lightning in your mouth, right? Your teeth still kind of buzz, and it's just kind of fading. And as this is happening, from somewhere, not in this room, but you hear it clearly as though it were, you hear the sound of a chain falling onto stone. And that's so, Finn, you don't hear any voices, but you feel as though something within you changing, churning. What's Finn's reaction as this is his first time using this ability?
I think when Finn is in situations where his allies are in danger, I think he's normally quick to take action. But I think this was something that was, yeah, he doesn't have anything innate like that, really, right? Like he's got to pull his axe or he's got to throw the helmsman's recourse. I think there's a processing of something like an innate power in him, and for a second it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It feels great to draw upon something and be like, I have the capabilities within me to keep those around me safe. And then the chain falls. There's that clattering, and that ozone smell begins to fade as the sensation of static begins to disperse. the hairs stay standing. I think like he becomes really tense because then then the fear sets in. Did I let her out? Did I do what she wanted? Did I play directly into her hand because I felt once again that I needed to be strong instead of smart? There's a constant balance in Finn. Do I lean on my strength? Do I lean on my intelligence? What's the dance between these two? And so I think staring at this head roll past Cress's feet, seeing Taruk sort of standing in a much more like able-bodied posture, Farron with a bow knocked and Tolka just snarling on the ground, I think the only thought that rushes through Finn's head is, did I just put them all in more danger?
Damn. Take a hero point, Alec.
Thanks, bud.
Hey guys, that's a good reminder here. Everybody, make sure you
Of
have your
course.
hero point. Button, you have an extra because you had helped remember something very the loot distribution from like 10 sessions ago. So appreciate it. All right, Finn, brilliant. At this point, Magnus steps away from the body, flicks his sword, right, blood kind of splattering across the floor, and he just turns with a scowl and announces to your group, well, it's clear then. No prisoner from Black Reef can be trusted. We must put them all to the blade. This is what they're being turned into.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Cress was able to identify when they were not themselves. We should be able to do so with the others as well.
You don't know these abominations.
No, we don't. That's why we need you.
Those people are being twisted into something else. Something beholden to the Deep Ones.
The Deep Ones.
Council. You know, aboleths are aquatic.
Right,
creatures.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we should hurry before more are turned like this one. It seems they know we're coming as well. If they sent a spy to mislead us, which makes it all the more important that we hurry.
Given that, what remains of Nexus, of Lug and Mug? Are they gone? Or were they used up to make this? You have all of the knowledge here, Magnus.
The process of creating a Nugathal is slower. Not something that could be accomplished, see, in such a short amount of time. I'd wager that Nixis and her escorts were interrogated. The information given to these creatures, just enough to fool us into thinking that they were our allies, returned.
To fool us. All right. This is good to know. I have a solution. Cress is going to pull out the Skeptic's Elixir. This allows you to see through falsehoods, lies, magical trickery. I can, they will like gesture to their alchemical kit, also create these on the fly, though a more temporary version. That said, when we go to the Black Reef, we should be able to identify who is false and who is real. Does that put your mind at ease, Magnus?
Very well. It seems a rather useful solution. I'd be willing to humor it. But still, we must be cautious.
I don't think any of us were going to walk into Black Reef carelessly or foolhardy.
Not just on the approach to the reef. must be cautious amongst yourselves. Anyone separated could have been easily abducted.
That's
Who
a
knows?
good point.
New faces, and his eyes kind of drift on Taruk's, and his eyes kind of narrow. Might be worth a second look.
Farron, ask me anything from our history, and I can give you the answer perfectly.
I don't think that's necessary. Magnus?
Proof. It's proof, is it not?
Well, we've been by each other's side for most of the day. I trust you. I know that's you.
Oh, I know you trust me. I want. And he gestures towards Magnus. I think also at this point, as he gestures towards Magnus, the tail lets go of the limp body that he's been supporting, so it falls. And I don't think his teeth have stopped bearing now that Magnus is leveraging threats against him.
All right, look.
Yeah, I think Magnus is kind of square off. I definitely think there's, for the whole party, there's sort of a palpable tension between Magnus and Taruk, is neither seemingly willing to back down.
I think Finn, being of comparable like build to Taruk and just able to push Magnus back. All right, Taruk, how did we meet?
Well, Tolka came running at me, and then I saw you, and I thought you stole my friend's dog, and so I went to attack you, and then you explained that the rest of the party was at the farm that we stayed at the other night, and we went there, and there you go.
Beat for beat, Magnus.
There. You see?
Who's to say he wasn't swapped before he met you?
Right, Farron, do you want to...
All right. Look, we could go on and on. We need to start talking about how we plan to enter the reef and how we plan to succeed in our missions. There are several things we need to accomplish. And I think we need to get started on that. I think we need to get going.
I agree with Farron, says Anatole. You can see as he speaks for the first time in a while, you guys look over to him, and I think Cress, it's most evident for you. He looks rather tired. He's looking, fairly fatigued. Pascal's no longer with the party at the moment, but I would say Cress, just kind of a little retroactive scene rendering for you, is before Pascal left with the fractal folks.
Mm-hmm.
He was like constantly like checking that clock, that little pocket watch that he keeps, right? And kind of whispered something to Anatole, and Anatole just kind of waved them off. You probably would have seen that interaction, as Anatole joined you here to this meeting.
Okay. Cress will cross to Anatole and just gently put a hand on his arm and get up on tiptoe so that they can kind of say it undertone. Do you want to head back up? Do you need to rest?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is important business. But he kind of announces to the room, perhaps a more private setting will do better. We have a war room up in the Sky Citadel. I think it would serve our purposes for planning.
And that way we'll know that we're all ourselves. We're all on the Sky Citadel the whole time.
And also, I think it would be smart to set up questions. Do not tell, obviously, the other people what your question is, but as a way to assure people's realness.
Yes, smart.
You establish a question with them that only they would know and could answer.
while you guys are having that exchange, and Taruk, you're presenting this idea. Farron, Finn, you're listening in. Anatole, Cress, you're right next to him. He kind of tugs at your arm and gives you a little nod as the group is leaving. He kind of leads you outside. And as it's just the two of you out there making your way towards the hippogriffs, he says to you, when we get back to the Sky Citadel, I'm going to take a rest. I want you to keep an eye on those two. Tensions between them. We're going into battle. We want to make sure there's harmony amongst our ranks.
I agree. I find it concerning. I'll see what I can do to alleviate those anxieties.
Good. When this is all over, I'd like to make an announcement. Involves you.
Involves me?
Cressida, Estuary. I would like to offer you to be the hand of the King of the Sand Sea.
Sorry, this is not the music I thought it was gonna be.
What?
Just hit Lordly, dude. Just hit Lordly. You're gonna be okay.
The hand. What about Pascal?
I thought about it, and, well, while he would seem the natural choice, after today, I'm not so sure. When we arrived in this town, I thought it was abandoned, and I'm not quite sure what you were looking to save here. And then we met all of these people, and it's clear that you've given them something that I don't think Pascal could have done, even with every opportunity available to him. And that's hope, Cress. If our campaign is going to succeed, well then, that's the kind of thing we need to be advertising.
Cress looks both like honored and stricken. There's been this repetition ever since meeting the Asturians of like bearing hope. And they believe it more now that Anatole has said it than they had in these past few weeks. But there is a century of believing that they were nothing but dirt that still weighs on what could be faith in themselves. I would ask you to continue, Baron. I'm honored, and I would, if you ask it of me, I'd do it, but I just ask you to not count anybody else. Cress is like stammering, and I think Anatole probably knows best their upbringing and their understanding of themselves in like pecking order and hierarchy.
Yeah. He puts a hand on your shoulder. Says, hey, you deserve this. You earned this. You ask anybody in there, and anyone over there. They all believe in you. I believe in you.
Well, I suppose I have no choice then.
Well, I would very much appreciate you saying yes.
If you will it, then there's no question. I'll do it.
All right, then. Do me a favor, though. Let's just not tell Patsy until all of this business is done.
I forgot you call him that.
Only when I really want to be on his good side.
That's understandable. I follow your lead. I won't say things to people you don't want me to say.
Just can't have him losing focus right now. And he might take the news kind of hard, but it's my decision, not his.
I do believe he'd be a good hand, and I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just saying.
I know. He's busy mounting up a griffin. You tell it like it is, Cress. And that's why you're the hand. And he kind of looks over as the rest of the group is coming out and just, shit. Tries to keep it down.
No,
That's why I trust your counsel.
Chris bows and is like, "Ah," internally. They use the bow to hide that.
Party, you all see that exchange between Cress and Anatole as you are coming over and getting mounts ready. Okay. Mounted up, and they will move to the Sky Citadel. Unless there's anything anybody wants to say or do before we head out of Damarel for at least the evening. Those of you tracking time, I would say you would know it's about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, sorry. Go ahead.
You first.
I just know we're taking quite the number to the Sky Citadel. Finn is flying up himself, and he's extending an offer to anybody who may need it for a ride up.
Tulka is going to, as you are like wings spread, Tulka just kind of scooches up. So our dog Quincy does this thing called, we call it squabble up. And basically whenever we take her downstairs, because she's too scared to walk down the stairs, we have to carry her. So she walks up and she sits very close, as tightly as she could, next to your feet. And this is Tulka, sitting as close as she could next to your feet. And she sticks her nose straight up, pulls her ears back, and her eyes are just as round and helpless as could be. This is not the same wolf that was just growling viciously at Gumbo a little bit ago. Gumby.
I could never say no to you, sweet girl. Come here.
You pick her up and she kind of like you can even feel her little paws kind of clinging around your neck.
Oh, my heart.
Peppers are with forehead kisses.
My brain is blanking. The flesh warp that's with us.
Magnus.
For some reason, I want to call him that man Mace for no reason. I don't know why.
Man, Mace.
It was just my brain was like, his name is Mace, and I was like, that's not right. Magnus.
It's ironic actually. His first name is Mace. His name is Mace Magnus.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
David's fucking gaslighting you,
You
right
were
now.
just,
Don't
you
listen to
were
him.
I
just
know
on a
I'm
first
being-
name basis.
it's crazy that I'm being gaslit right now. No, so I that was crazy.
Call me out, man. That's my whole GM MO.
I go find Mace. No, I have to do it. No, I go find Magnus, and I think Taruk approaches with his hands up, very like. Listen, I know that you have problems with me. Totally fine, totally valid, but you seemed particularly disturbed by seeing another flesh warped. I obviously don't want to be the one that tells you this, but do you know the shipwreck yard right over the ledge?
I believe I know the one.
Right. Farron and I had taken trek there to see if there was anything of import, and we ran into a large congregation of flesh warps who, for lack of a better term, seem to be failed experiments.
Magnus's face turns into like just a scowl, and I think you see it more in the posture than the face, because the face is writhing. His flesh it cannot settle. But his shoulders, the set of his shoulders, and the tension in his fists belay a man that is, quite frankly, enraged.
I hate that I had to be the one to tell you, but I can tell it means something to you. I don't know exactly, and I won't pry, but I could tell that the issue here means something, so I figured I'd let you know.
Magnus doesn't respond immediately to Rook.
Hmm?
He turns and he starts checking the harnesses and the saddle on the griffin. And just as you're like about to turn around, he'll say, not facing you, "Thank you. And I'm sorry to tell you, if you've got people in that place, best come to terms with not getting them back."
Well, I know there were new acquaintances, but I've never been one that follows rules well, so I won't come to terms. I'll fix it.
Suit yourself.
And then, yeah, I think Taruk goes, and even though he hates flying, he is like, well, right, I'm used to this now. I could do this. Hops up on the griffin. I think there's much more of an understanding this time about flying, whereas like the last time was his first time ever flying. So he's like, well, I get it now. This is easy. I just have to sit still. It's a ride.
You know that kind of like distracted confidence you get that makes you like a better driver?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's your approach, and Bluesy doesn't even seem to respond. I think Bluesy, that kind of adeptness, or that aptitude, that's your sudden aptitude and confidence, seems to resonate, and you have a very smooth flight up. I don't need any roll for that. Okay. You guys,
before leaving, Cress will just have gone back into the bar and said to Daddy, "Now I promised a sky giant some good booze."
Well, you see he's got like a bucket and a cloth. He's clearly about to go clean up the mess. He says, "I'd hate to make you a liar. Come. Just so happens that Magnus, while he did thoroughly raid this place, failed to find my secret spots."
Oh, look at you. It is your place after all, ain't it?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
God damn it.
Comes over, there is a keg on tap. There, it kind of like set into the wall. He comes over, grabs a little block of wood and just kind of like taps the side of it and twists the face of it, pulls it off, right, sets it down, reaches into the back of the keg and hits a little switch, and there's a little click, and there's a spot next to the keg on the bar that just kind of, there's a wooden panel just slides open. He reaches inside and he pulls out, he pulls out an unlabeled, just black bottle with a corked top, but sealed in wax. Sealed in kind of a blue-gray wax. And he says, "This right here is was the last brews my grandfather made.
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
know.
god.
Smooth as you like. For helping me get my tavern back, it's yours.
Oh,
Just do me one more thing.
what's that?
When you drink it, say a toast for Dex.
They clasp Daddy's free hand, and into his palm they place a serene mutagen
Oh,
for
what's this now?
Dex.
For Dex.
Just something for when there's tumult on the inside.
He kind of goes from like a kind of a two-handed handshake and just kind of claps you on the shoulder, puts the hands aside and kind of shrugs, inviting you for a hug.
And they hug him.
Crescent daddy hug.
They hug him tight, and I think there's this memory of Dex running in and like leaping in to hug him, and Crest just sits with the echo of that motion and feels almost as if looking in one of those mirrored monsters for a sec, like Dex is doing the same.
Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful. I think you guys have that moment, and after a few heartbeats, go your separate ways. Okay. All right, friends. Well, our party returns to the Sky Citadel. It's a rather smooth flight. Lots of fish folk out and about watching as your party's going up. You see a lot of hands pointed in the air. You hear a lot of kind of echoing and chorusing, lifting you on the winds up to the Sky Citadel. You all kind of pull around. The griffins enjoying the chance to stretch their wings and kind of glide you smooth in between breezeways and walkways, and just kind of lands. And as they do so, they kind of kick up that constant layer of like just mist that just kind of settles on the floor, kind of like, like at a nightclub or something.
Monster Mash style.
Yeah. Everybody gets off. Anatole reunites with Pascal. The two trade a bit of a discussion. Pascal, very frenzied, kind of like pacing back and forth just before you landed, has the watch ready in the hand, and is like, as Anatole lands, pulls him aside and is like pointing at the watch and pointing at him and then pointing at the watch.
Nap
And
time.
they head away. And I believe we said you guys would be heading to the war room to do some planning.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this
All right.
so the people from the Fractal also came up with us, correct?
They came up a little bit before you guys.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. So yeah, Taruk and Taruk. There are several new faces around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can see.
Hello.
You can see a Strix individual, a dwarf, Minotaur, Gripply, and a Kashrishi. That's the last one.
Right.
Who am I missing? That's everything.
I feel like Taruk's just hi.
Catfolk, Minotaur.
Oh, Catfolk. Yes, there's a Catfolk as well.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's just Taruk, Elder Taruk. You can. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Hello.
Rook, Marble, Devash, Olgren, Pink, Ramir, and TikTok.
I won't remember any of your names. I hope you know that. Sorry in advance.
I won't remember.
Are you back in Old Man disguise?
Oh, absolutely. The second
Okay.
he gets off, you see Taruk already has the staff in hand and is hobbling forward very much. And I think it's like, now that you see it, you see why the ruse works, because he's just this big ogring figure that can kind of huddle down, and it makes sense that that's how he would walk.
Marble immediately kind of goes to offer like a hand to support you, right?
You are too kind. You are too. I'm fine. And you are
I'm Marble.
Marble, correct. Yes, you are Marble. That is right. Remember that. I'll try. I promise.
Don't worry, I'll help. If you ever forget, just ask me.
I will, Marble. I will always ask you.
I know memory's hard at your age, so don't ever feel awkward about it.
Oh, you are, and I think it's the classic, like, leaning on the staff, like, does a pat on the back, like, you are too kind to the youth these days. Oh, like, walks with the party and just kind of gives a knowing glance to everybody in the party.
Gron just looked. Gron, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Farron just smiles and shakes her head.
Yeah, Gron, who fell for the gag before, just kind of looks at you and shakes his head too. I think Gron and Farron, the two of them, just like, God damn it.
Disrespectful. Because they're a little bit older. And he just hobbles away.
Okay, so let's pick up in the war room. Anatol's not there. Pascal is there. In his stead, Zin is not there. Zin is guarding Anatol's chamber. Chimney is doing chimney things. So I'll say it's the party, Pascal, Braun, Magnus. Am I missing anybody? The Fractal folks. Ramir might be there. I'll say Ramir is there too. As a pirate captain, Ramir definitely wants to be involved. But I'd say everybody else is kind of like exploring and looking around the Sky Citadel. We don't. It's up to you guys if you want to do like a whole bunch of roleplay here. But I just kind of want to say you have the map. Now I know it was provided by Nixwarp, so I don't know if you guys feel that map is trustworthy.
We have a cartographer, right? So could we potentially like reference the map and see if I believe is Savash the cartographer?
Savash is the cartographer. He nailed it.
So could we possibly reference with Shavash and just see if, given their knowledge of the area, if it's extensive at all, if they can verify this map?
And Magnus too, who has been there many times. They can kind of collaborate on that.
Yeah, that is a brilliant idea. And I think because you are smartly referencing your PC, an NPC, I don't even really need a roll, so you can save it and keep it as a hero point.
Ooh. Cool.
Oh, sick.
So, between Shavash and Magnus.
Shavash Abadis.
Shavash and Magnus.
Mace and Shavash are able to look over the map, and Shavash says, as Strix, a more bird-like individual, doesn't really have the whole range of facial expressions and intonations that a normal humanoid like you guys do. So says in a kind of like very chirpy kind of voice, not dissimilar to maybe what we're hearing in the background on the track. Says, this was a very experienced hand that drew this. Dimensions are consistent, and it appears that it is rather thorough in its tracking topography. So I can stand by the quality of the map. In terms of accuracy, it seems Mr. Magnus here, who chimes into this fight. It certainly seems legitimate in terms of layout. The reef is where it is. The tower's right. However, I don't know if I trust whether or not that this settlement here is truly abandoned, personally.
Just
no one
that
view.
stands to reason.
Pointing to there.
If you're on the map, hang on, let me just flip myself over. Ping for me again? More over here, but yeah.
Where? This one?
Yeah. So actually, Cress and Farron, I forgot to mention this earlier, but the two of you are actually that little area. Remember when we had just emerged, like just after meeting Taruk and the party had split? Right? Mm-hmm. There was a third option on a rise a little ways. There was a broken tower and stuff just by the end of one of the bridges. That is basically that same area.
This bottom portion of the map.
This bottom portion of the map. Yeah, you guys would have been like just much further to the west.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys had actually seen this ridge line from the east. You wouldn't have seen, just given your angle and everything, you wouldn't have seen the giant pit city thing. That is that was newly revealed on the map for you. But Magnus basically explains, it's more ruins than anything else, right? But it's a strange sort of circle. Whatever, whoever inhabited that place was an ancestry of folks long since gone. It's clear.
All right. And it stands to reason. I mean, I think the captain's probably right, given that fake Nixus directed us to start our advance there.
Right.
Absolutely. I would anticipate any number of surprises stemming from there.
The way they operate, those Ugathals, put you in an exposed position. Not much fighters themselves. Opportunists.
You said earlier that the Ugathal are hard to create, correct?
Indeed. And it's a rather unpleasant process for the one unfortunate enough to be subjected to the process.
How long
That's
would
a sentence.
how long would a process like that take, just for the sense of your friend was only gone for a day before they had a
Not even.
Yeah,
Not even. Yeah. Crichton and Ugathal. Anywhere between a week or two.
So they had been working on this for a while.
Nixus's people, the ones, townsfolk had been being shoveled into there by Pranatrufans long before you all arrived. Very likely the ones we slew today were some unfortunate souls who once perhaps called this place home.
Well, there are tunnels, yes? Can we enter through
Indeed.
the tunnels?
Aye, but those paths are confusing, and I don't know them very well. But what I do know is that it are inhabited by the Chul. Now, the Chul, I wouldn't be surprised if you found him in the reef itself and kind of gestures, just kind of in the general vicinity of Black Reef. So we'll just call this section Black Reef, guys. The beacon, and maybe just overlook.
Your pings aren't showing up, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
No.
My bad. I'm on Gimler for whatever reason.
I imagine the whole area is Black Reef. This is
That's like the prison. Black
yep,
Reef.
this is the temple.
That's the temple. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then like just an overlook.
Yep.
Yeah. And then this is the Sand Sea.
Yeah.
So, hear me out. They sent this Ugathal spy to mislead us and have us set up here. That's what they're going to be expecting. That could be advantageous to us. I don't know how. I'm not much of a strategist myself, but
I say we completely circumvent it. Have been
Well-
waiting.
Magnus will chime in here and say, if you're looking for someone to pretend to be someone who was pretending to be someone, well, then I might know someone.
A dude dressed as a dude disguised as another dude.
Indeed. It's like a Russian doll.
I think that I'm
What's Russian?
personally lost, and I'm
Oh,
sorry.
lovely.
What's Russian? I'm still learning terms.
No, I don't. He's saying
A nesting
things that I don't
doll.
quite
Sorry.
There we are.
Understood.
Oh, gotcha.
Nesting. What's Russian and nesting don't sound anything alike.
No, not at all.
Oh,
Or
language.
David.
oh, language.
Long
Alright.
long
The old
forgotten.
tongue.
We
Tea
could,
folk
if
slang.
you. Yeah, exactly. I remember now. I mean, what do we think? Set up an ambush for the ambushers that allows a portion of us to sneak in?
How are we going to set up a ambush for the counter ambush? How are we going to set up an ambush
Well,
without
we're
them
not.
figuring out that we're setting up an ambush?
Well, I mean, I would imagine we come in aggressive. They expect us to walk in thinking the place is empty. Unless I'm misunderstanding you, Cress.
No, you're right. You can't ambush someone who knows that you're coming.
Exactly.
That's how that works definitionally.
And
So-
so
Unless they
Draw
think
them.
they know how we're coming, but we decide to come a different way.
I'm suggesting that not everyone, but some of our party finds an advantageous spot and pretends to be unawares, draws them out, and fucks them up, while the people who need to get the Everseed and get into the Black Reef are not present, are instead doing their business. I think stealth is the name of the game for those accomplishing tasks within the Tower of Damarel.
Yes.
agreed.
I might be big, but I'm quite stealthy.
Who would then stay behind? I mean, Magnus, it could be a good opportunity for you.
If you'd like me to secure that ridge there, perhaps I could put me crew to it. Maybe I'd take a bit of assistance, though, if any of your new friends handy with a weapon. Ramir will say,
Yeah.
just kind of chime in. Oh, I'd be happy to assist you if you join my crew. Excuse me, I don't think I'd be doing that.
Gentlemen.
Let's
Gentlemen.
just get through this first, and then we can talk about
I'd
it.
like to see what happens here, actually.
There's
so,
only one captain here. Oh, is that right?
Okay.
All right, all right.
Gentlemen, you're allowed to both be captains. There are different vessels.
You're both large. You're both in charge. Everyone take a breath.
Truga's fully taking a seat and is just watching these two go at it.
They're like on
Alright,
opposite ends of the
so-
table.
So then would the plan be to have our decoy stationed up here where they're expecting us, and the rest of us stealth in through the tunnels? Is that what I'm to understand?
I think the issue is we don't know yet if the tunnels actually connect to the Black Reef.
Right.
So it might be more advantageous for us to just enter Black Reef.
Yes,
How
Magnus.
can we do so stealthily? Won't
Oh,
they see
sorry,
us
David.
coming?
Can I get from basically everybody but Taruk a quick recall knowledge check?
None for
this
Gretchen
would-
Wieners.
This
Uh,
would be.
God.
Let's just say society.
No.
Society.
Oh, never mind.
Damn,
I
sucks
rolled
that
a
I'm
nat
not there.
one.
Oh no! Hey,
Oh.
you got hero points, but I don't know if you want to use them. It's up to you.
That's
Damn,
a
sucks that I'm not there, guys.
that's a 32.
Oh,
Jesus. No, I think I'll hold
I don't
off.
think I'm even gonna roll.
no,
I'm not
that's
trained in society.
Fine. Okay.
Finn accesses the Matrix.
Yeah, Finn just kind of plugs in real quick.
He's starting to believe.
Wait, he comes back. I know kung fu.
I have the map. It's in my head.
The answer is 42.
Finn,
Yep.
you do recall that earlier yesterday.
Time.
Whatchamacallem, the Crimson Cultists
Yeah.
were, when they were abducting Zin
They were taking them into the
into the
yeah.
Chul Caves,
Yeah.
and you suspect
Yep.
if the Crimson Cultists were trying to regroup, I'm just saying you
Yeah,
don't want
yeah,
to let that
I
go.
think we do know that they would enter the cultists the other day. They were dragging people into those tunnels. We have to assume that that could lead to where they're making people into flesh warps.
I can be helpful in finding the way through those tunnels.
I will say the Chul are quite capable. Finn shivers at the memory of being
Yes.
dragged down a hole.
That was a close call.
They were, if they're able to isolate us like they did the first time, it's going to be a hell of a fight.
But we'll be expecting them this time.
That's true. I think we could use that to our advantage, but I think it presses the importance of what Crest said. Stealth.
Yes.
I also think we're throwing out ideas here. So this runs counter to my initial suggestion, but it's just a thought.
Mhm.
If we could utilize the Sky Citadel to lure the ship eater with a vessel, say one attached to the Citadel itself, maybe we could have them fly overhead, cause mayhem on the ground, and then skedaddle. And that would allow all of our forces to go through the tunnel.
Be ready for, yeah?
What's a ship eater, just so I'm on the same page?
It's exactly what it
Captain
sounds
Magnus.
like.
Holy beast. Favored creature of the pirate queen Besmara. Praise be her name.
Praise to her.
Your name.
Sure. Yep. Praise and name.
Baron says nothing.
It actually sounds. Oh, sorry, Taruk.
I'm sorry. I just.
No, go ahead.
What is it? Like, is it
It's crab, right?
If I, yeah, it's like
large
it's like a
crustacean.
large crustacean who wants to take ships and consume them
Oh.
for to Magnus, or looks to Magnus for the greatness of the great.
The
Besmara.
holy.
She might
Besmara.
consume. She'll
Thank you,
consume
Chris.
some ships, but true choice vessels, the ones that really please her, unique and grand.
Like a sky citadel.
Those, like potentially, yes. She wears them upon her back.
Like the one
Wears them upon her back.
in right now.
like a shell on a. I'm sorry. I'm too obsessed
Indeed.
with this kid. I'm just.
How about this? How about the Sky Citadel drags the fractal? Is that possible? Is that too big? The fractal's pretty grand too. I mean, because I feel like we need the Sky Citadel for.
Yeah, we definitely
Right.
do not want to harm the Sky
No,
Citadel.
right.
That's why I was thinking of like airlifting a second vessel.
Yeah, but if it loves fancy ships, there's always the
could do
fractal.
that.
Question about this ship eater. Does
Mm-hmm.
it like lightning at all?
Does anybody like lightning?
Well, essentially, it's a
I thought
water
it was
type
neat.
Pokemon, so I don't know.
First of all, what's a Pokemon? Never heard of that before. And
Guys,
Sorry,
you're gonna
is
get
that
us
a term?
trademark hit. Don't.
Yeah.
We're gonna just have to bleep that part out.
It's technically a water
Pockets
type.
beasts.
Compartment monsters.
I've heard of those. I have a card with one on it.
No, but that is a good question. I mean, just going above table, we want to save the fractal as much as possible in case we can convert the Axiomate power source, correct?
Mhm,
Finn
yeah.
saw the Matrix and figured he could.
It's possible to do that.
It's-
So
it's
I
possible to
would
do.
rather not, and I think Finn will. Given what I saw on the ship, I am confident that we can reverse engineer the power source. I should be able to help with that. So if we can keep the fractal as safe as possible, but I'm sure there's another vessel.
I mean,
Well, there's a
this-
whole graveyard of vessels. Did any
Yeah,
look
we've seen-
particularly grand?
Baron. Basically everybody but Taruk. I'm so sorry,
And
Taruk.
fuck me, I guess.
Sorry, bud.
Oh,
Do any of you guys have lore sailing?
Damn.
No.
I
I
do.
feel like I should.
Could have gone crazy with Taruk.
I don't
right now.
know. You were underwater.
No,
you
I
weren't
don't.
on the water.
Wait, Finn.
How
Seriously?
about farming?
Yeah, dude. My people were all about boats.
Okay, Finn. Go ahead, roll it. I would also take.
Come on, bitch.
I would also take. What did we do? I don't wanna
Farming
use
lore.
something.
Come on.
No. Sorry. Finn, it's all on you, bud.
I don't like that. Okay.
Can I
So
guide Finn as he's
I don't
thinking?
think I don't think I need it.
You can- but
I'm
you
gonna
can get
use it. I'm gonna use a hero point. I lied so hard.
Oh no!
Actually, I'm great. Never mind.
Good at this.
That
I don't
one-
need
that
your help.
one's-
Oh shit.
That one's cocked. Okay. That's a 17 plus another 32.
Woo!
Holy shit. Okay.
17 plus 15.
That is a very critical success.
That'll do.
You
That'll
know that I believe this was kind of discussed like way back when. Nixus's ship
Yep.
was
Mhm.
taken down.
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
And they said that it is left I think Nixus even described it as kind of like hanging on the cliffside.
Mhm. Well,
Do you
isn't
think he
that
laughs
perfect?
Thinking about how much Tariq's going to enjoy this.
Listen, I mean, Nixus went and got himself caught.
Herself, right?
Got herself. You're right. Got herself caught. Let's fucking use her ship.
If I remember correctly, the ships of the Conquering Host are quite the spectacle, and we happen to know exactly where Nixus's ship is. We could bring it to her if she's still amongst us.
I think it's an excellent idea.
I'm sure you do, Taruk.
Rather poetic, I'd say.
No, I like it. I like it.
We're just returning what we found, you know.
Chris, what do you think?
I like it. I think that's our best bet, especially because, as Nixus described it, the ship eater couldn't reach it, which means that we're not going to be putting the Sky Citadel in danger by hovering above it.
True.
Mm-hmm. And we already know that the ship eater wants it.
Yep.
It's a guarantee.
Were there, Captain Magnus, were there shipwrights in Damarel?
Oh, of course. Some of the most famous shipwrights, I'd say.
Yeah?
He points to himself.
Well,
The best.
I
of
can-
the
I know,
best.
I'm just-
I can whip up some lore real quick, but yeah, let's yeah.
I'm asking because if we need the mechanisms to hoist a vessel, it seems like going to those shipwrights and, accessing their stores might be the quickest way to do so.
You know, there was a fish folk come cross me threshold not too long since what was her name? Toto, I believe. Currently working on repairing the shipwright, repairing the docks. For what purpose?
Repairing the shipwright?
Yeah.
They're fixing the shipwright up.
They found a guy and they're just putting him back together.
Buttoning up his shirt.
An automaton's just being rebuilt. Just
Yeah.
like a shipwright.
We've actually met. That's perfect.
Well, perhaps they could outfit your vessel here with the any spare machinery. I imagine all of it's spare at the moment. It's not like the shipwright's too busy.
There's not really an ocean to be ratting ships upon.
That's exactly the phrasing I was hoping you were going to go with.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So then the next question is, how do we get the ship eater? Do we know where it is exactly right now?
Well, it made its lair out in the seas, which are now covered in sand. I'd fathom to think that it's probably still able to maneuver itself, it's a creature being the size that it is. I'd say off the coast in the Sand Sea.
All right. So the order of operations is as follows: speak to the shipwright, get the Sky Citadel outfitted. I'm we'll introduce Axne and Toto. The size difference is going to be incredible. Then we go find Nixus's vessel. We hoist it out of where it is stuck. And then we go ship eater fishing.
And as soon as we have the ship eater on the hook,
We book it. The Axne books it to the Tower of Damarel, and we head into the caves.
correct.
We should also probably rest.
You can
Just
drop
saying.
the boat. Oh yeah, this is not happening today. I should
Yeah,
maybe
just-
talking to the shipwright, but nothing else.
Tomorrow.
I'm tired. I'm very tired. I've
I was
seen a
gonna
lot
say
today.
we're pretty much in the evening now, correct?
It's like 7 going on
Oh,
8
yeah,
probably if we're
Yeah.
war
Yeah.
rooming.
I would say throughout the time, Pink and Olgrin Pink and Marble would have been bringing you guys food and stuff as well. So you guys have had dinner.
Oh, thank you.
Happy to help. There's quite a lot in store. These guys know how to live.
We know how to live.
You mean it? We can stay?
It's not mine to offer, but didn't Cress hear that
I think-
being offered? Or am
Yes,
I
think you're-
misunderstanding?
I think you're right.
It was
Okay.
offered.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
keep them.
Then yeah, Cress, if they've already heard Anatole and Pascal make the offer, they'll say,
Yeah.
"You heard the King of the Sand Sea."
Oh, wow. He's really a king, isn't he? Like this is like a palace. My princess? No, I'm not a princess.
My princess.
You
I'll
can
call
be a
you
princess
princess
if you'd
if you
like
like.
to. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't I have to be the king's daughter? Do you think he'd adopt me?
I don't. I'm not gonna. We're gonna put a pin in that one. But
Under the grace
But
of
you're a
his light, we
princess.
are all the king's children.
Oh.
Here we are.
Disregard what I just said. I might be fucking stupid. I'm sleepy.
I think we're all a bit tired. Perhaps we should lay down, have a rest.
Captain Magnus, would you accompany me to speak to the shipwright, and then we can find our rest a bit later?
I'll come with you.
Certainly.
I'll
I'd be
go
happy
too.
Oh my god!
Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right.
Together.
Guys, we can split the party. Nothing bad's ever happened.
You suggested.
We literally had a conversation like 4 hours ago about how if we split the party, we could be replaced by creepy gum
This is
people.
true. It's in our
To that point.
best interest. Oh yeah, we
you
need to have
better
secret
have an
questions.
axe. Oh, yeah.
Secret questions.
I think we all got to do that separately
Yeah.
for, yeah.
Yeah.
The
I would
separate.
say party, yeah, you guys can each come up with a secret question for each other.
For each other. We'll
We'll
just
do it during the break.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No, just while everyone's doing their secret questions, Cress is going to whip out one of their versatile vials and use the quick alchemy action to make for Magnus a skeptic's elixir.
Oh.
And they're going to say, for your peace of mind, want to drink that right now? Just take a look around.
It says, how long does it last?
That one until my next turn. That one fast.
Well,
Good
if,
day.
Quickie.
if that's all I got, yes, I'll.
Yeah, do it.
I think, Button, give me any sort of flavoring of the Skeptic's elixirs that you brew. Does it cause any sort of like change for the?
This is this is the first one since we got it. So I think the skeptic's elixir, I think it interacts especially interestingly with Captain Magnus's flesh warpiness.
Mm.
I think that what it does is when a person drinks it, their eye becomes clear in the truest sense. Clear like a mirror. And so I think that the clarity of eye that comes over Magnus's is like full sclera mirrors, reflecting back the world as it truly is.
Yeah. And I think even with that, because of that flesh warpy nature too, like the eyes pull back, so like they're almost like hemispheres in the face. all kind of bug-eyed, and you guys can all see. I think the reflections that you see in there, because it's a concave surface. Does that flip them? No, convex flips them.
Vex flips them.
Yeah, convex flips them. So you just look distorted, because we need to be scientifically accurate in our fantasy game.
Obviously,
Right?
physics are important.
Yeah, you guys can all see, and as Magnus looks around, you can imagine from his perspective, he sees you all truly as you are, and I'd say, Finn, all this time I thought that was some sort of tacky tattoo on your face. I didn't realize it wasn't actually permanently affixed.
It doesn't look tacky, Finn.
he,
Looks
he is
great.
he is just doing that.
Oh.
Thank you very kindly, Captain Magnus.
I like it. If I'm being honest, I enjoy it.
I don't.
Okay, never mind. I hate it. Is that better? I don't.
We
I
hate
know, you're
the
allowed
face
your
tat.
opinion.
I just think
Let's
it looks cool.
go.
Anyway,
Magnus says, I feel better, thank you.
Just you're our ally, and your comfort matters.
Chris, how many
I-
of those can you make?
Well, if I work tonight, I can. What an excellent question. I forget. Dad, I forget.
It's
How
okay. You
many
don't need to
can I
look it up
make?
right now.
You know what?
But
I was
you know,
going to say though,
a few.
I think this is a good spot for us to. We'll hop to break, and
Okay.
then we'll come back. So we can look that stuff up, and then we'll be back here in about 10 minutes. Is that cool,
Awesome.
Okie dokie.
guys? We'll be back in 10. Stretch your legs.
Yoo-hoo!
Drink water.
Go pee.
Drink water.
Go pee. Drink
Go
water.
pee.
Shh. Hey yo.
Knoppers.
Welcome back, guys.
I knew it
I was
coming.
wondering.
I was waiting
Oh,
for
God
it.
damn it. What are we doing? We're playing Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
We're playing Pathfinder. Okay, we are coming back from break. Our party has just devised a rather cunning and exciting plan. I am very into the idea of this, guys. We were talking about some stuff over the break there. Because I'm so into this idea, and I love that how I hope this might all play out. I'm going to give each of you a hero point because it's a great idea.
Wow.
Ooh, thanks.
Coming up
you,
with a plan,
Dad.
sitting down, coming up with a plan, that's hero shit. That's what heroes do.
We're heroes.
You're
We're
heroes.
heroes.
I was
Wow.
just there.
We could be heroes.
We could be heroes.
And you could be heroes descending onto the town of Damarel
Okay.
via Griffinback. You land, and you are on your way to meet with Toto, who has been steadily repairing the shipwrights workshop. Magnus directs you. It's not near the docks anymore. Actually, the shipwrights workshop in Damarel is actually along a section of the break wall. It was actually a little carved out interior because it's even more protected. And then there was like a little dry dock, further to the south. But you're heading towards the break wall. It's fairly, as far as the walk goes, you're going through, ruined streets. They're torn up. You can see huge fissures through the road. Cobblestone paving is pretty much just scattered about, and it's just upturned earth in places. You can see splintered boards, things creaking on hinges as they're just barely hanging on, and sand just kind of constantly rolling across everything. Every little gust just kind of kicks up a flurry that just kind of glides across the street like a ghost. And you guys make your way through this town, what's left of it. The 5 of you, and you 4 and Tulka. I imagine Tulka's coming with you.
Tulka's with us.
Okay. And sure enough, you find the shipwrights area. You find, you come across a spot where when you reach the break wall, just where you kind of would have the workshop, you can see the entrance has been very much cleared away. A lot of just piles of wooden boards just set aside. Inside, it's a good bit darker. Right now, It's always sunset or sunrise, depends on your perspective. And inside of this little like shipwrights workshop, it's quite dark. It's built into the concrete and brick wall. You can see a few cranes in various states of repair, kind of arched over, leaning, and a lot of fish folk kind of running around, kind of putting stuff away, kind of cleaning things up.
David, what do those
pushing
fish folk sound like?
the fish folk as
Yeah.
they're working?
Yeah.
Your board might just fall over you. Just watch out. Did you just move your board behind you?
My board?
Okay.
Oh, the
The-
dogs are just
yeah.
kind of wrestling. Okay. No, but I'm just curious, what noise do the fish folk make?
As they're working with, like, as they're pushing in unison, it's almost like a show tune where they're all kind of, as you walk in, they're all kind of going, blop, 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 or blink, blop, and there you can see them kind of hoisting and pulling on levers.
Penzance.
That's for you,
Excellent.
Nigel. Shout out to Nigel in chat.
And you see Toto there, more a conductor than an overseer.
Toto.
Oh, hello! Chris, it's good to see you.
It's great to see you. Incredible work you've gotten done. It's been just a couple days. You're incredible.
Well, this space was very safe, so we decided to make the most out of it. And a lot of the tools and everything are actually still here. They haven't washed away.
I'm glad.
Nice to meet all of you. You're Farrell, and we've heard of you. Are you? Yeah, you're the other Ecuador, and this one.
Oh, I'm
Hello.
new. Sorry, I'm new. Hello. Elder Taruk. Wonderful to meet you. Extends hand.
Toto, and just kind of like takes both kind of flippery hands and just kind of flaps them against yours. It's kind of slimy.
I think fully. Because what species is this individual?
They're the best reference I'll give you is like Kuatoa.
Okay.
They're maybe a little bit more humanoid in like stature, but for all intents and purposes, they're fish people,
Gotcha.
anatomical arms and legs, but fishy heads.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I think Taruk is
Reverse
not
mermaids.
phased. Yeah, Taruk's not phased. I think Taruk is definitely. I mean, we lived in a weird place. It wouldn't shock me if Taruk has run into people like this, a fish
Yeah.
person. It wouldn't shock me at all. So I think he's like, oh, yep, okay. Knows the protocol of how to shake like that.
Yeah, he kind of flops and very tired to find you, friend. Welcome. Our town is in some disarray, but you are welcome nonetheless.
Appreciate it.
How can I help all of you?
Before we had come, I think Cress would have gotten like measurements from Axne, as Axne is the only one who knows
Yeah.
what would be needed for the vessel. So they will sort of pull out like a little scribbled list of schematics that they have. Very like, I imagine that Cress is using like the back of Wubbadub's journal notes, like palimpsest style.
Yeah.
So as they are getting their own alchemy and they no longer need Wubbadub's notes, they're
Yeah.
like bleaching those and then writing over them as a notebook.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So they pull out the notes for what they'll need for the Sky Citadel. So we are looking for a temporary fixture that would allow us to hoist a smaller vessel than that Sky Citadel up into the air, much like the shipwrights do. But the intent is to ferry that vessel from one spot to another.
Okay. Well, your ship will have to get a lot lower for us to put them on, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, absolutely. I was just wondering if that's possible.
I think we can try. We'll need some help with some of the heavy lifting, but looks to Finn. maybe you might know someone.
He just nods. I can help with that.
When do you need it by?
Uh,
Is the soonest timetable?
Oh, if we get working on it right away, I'm gonna roll a dice tonight, guys.
Roll
My
the
first
dice.
dice roll of the
David's,
night.
David's playing the game.
Holy wow, you guys are lucky.
oh.
If we work through the night, we can have it by the morning.
Perfect. Hey,
I
that's the
rolled.
dice.
Because I'm not rolling a d20 for this. I was rolling a d6 to see how many days it would be.
Oh, and it's a one.
One.
I rolled a 1.
Amazing.
I rolled a 1. So,
Amazing.
boy, I'm gonna say, if we start tonight, a day and change maybe. But
That's perfect.
okay, but we need a okay. he's
Tell me about your
Certainly can be done.
trepidation.
yeah. He's just well, we've never done anything quite like this before, but we're all willing to give it a try, right? Right, boys?
The boys have spoken.
Finn will just be like, I'm something of a craftsman myself as well. So if you need help beyond the heavy lifting, you just let me know. I'm
good.
happy to lend my services.
Perfect. Well, why don't you head over there and start helping now?
She's like, oh, you mean now?
Finn does the anime turn of like, oh, this second. Well, I suppose I'll see you all tonight.
I can help lift things.
No,
don't
no,
worry.
no.
No,
Daruk,
no.
you're back.
More hands make light
Slash
work.
It's fine. I have 4 hands, so I gotcha.
Also, questions. We need to, if we're splitting, we need to ensure these questions are good to go.
I have
Well,
mine.
So hang on.
Oh yeah, I didn't write mine out.
That's okay. That's okay. I might have something to buy you guys some time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
Finn, as all of you are
Fuck off.
kind of you're talking to Toto, you know, you're getting the lowdown on how you're gonna get these cranes affixed to the bottom of the Sky Citadel. Suddenly you hear a voice calling your name, Finn. Finn! Finn! And you look over and you see a small little gremlin-like individual with kind of seaweed, dreadlocky-like hair, a heavy seashell necklace, and as they get closer, it looks like kind of smiles up at you. We can't help but smile just because of the way their face is. It looks like a little shark tooth grill. And he says,
No.
"Yo, it's been a long time."
No!
I don't know what the joke is.
Wait, who
It's
is it?
Little John.
It's me, Little John.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Finn could not be
What?
happier to see the most ridiculous man. On
Oh
his
my
earth.
god, unbelievable.
Oh, Little John. It's good to see. Is everything all right?
Everything's not okay.
Oh.
No.
Well,
No!
what's happened?
These machines, they've come after Nepeta.
Yes.
They're making their way to the Grove. We need help. Back at the hut.
We're on.
Okay.
Shut the fuck
got
up,
it out.
David.
Well, hey, shit. If Magnus is with us, right? Because I thought he was
No,
coming-
Magnus kind of screwed off and went back to the tavern.
He's fucking sleeping already.
Okay. All right. We'll look at Toto. I'll be able to help more when I get back. This seems pressing.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get started without you. I'm sure we'll still make that deadline.
Slow
Is
is smooth
Farron
and
here on
smooth is
this?
fast. You just.
Yeah.
We'll be here. Go, help your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he'll look between Cress, Farron, Taruk. Nepeta's the witch that Farron and I met.
The one you made a bargain with. Got it. All right, let's go.
They need our help. Let's go.
I don't. Okay.
Taruk's like, I don't know these people.
I don't know what's happening currently.
So
I
you
keep
guys-
getting
We're
pulled
doing it.
into your drama.
But sure,
Again.
fuck it, let's go.
You guys take
I'm
off.
not tired.
If you're cool with it, Lil Jon would like to ride Tulka just for sake of speed.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
If
and just kind of
Tulka
direct
allows
you.
it.
I'm kind of gliding above the party at this point because I think my fly speed is equal to my movement speed.
Equal to your walking speed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are following Lil Jon's direction. I'm not going to.
Button just had a fucking brain blast. I don't know what they're thinking.
I want to be a Crest backpack. That's all. That's what I want.
Cool. Then jump on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zoom. Okay.
It's like Edenor.
Yes.
Way back when.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
those were the days.
Yeah. Finn will just look back. Hold on tight.
All right, but you gotta call me Spider Monkey.
I was
Okay.
like, you have to
Spider-
drop a spider monkey.
Finn will laugh thinking about the first encounter they had with the dancing spiders in the tunnels. He's like, that's actually quite the fitting nickname, Spider Monkey. Let's go.
All right.
Amazing.
I think
Party's
two-
taking off.
I was gonna say I think they take off, and as they're taking off, Taruk just looks over and just, oh, young love.
Farron chuckles, secures her bow, and starts running.
Oh yeah, Taruk's doing the like
Taruk
full.
says,
The
I
forearm
love
row,
Twilight.
yeah.
I love Twilight, in fact.
Team Jacob.
I hated that dude. I loved Edward.
Anyway, David, you were saying something. Sorry.
No, this is great. So, you guys are Finn and not Dex.
Chris.
Names.
No, Farron. Finn and Farron.
Oh,
Sorry.
because we've been there. Yeah.
You guys have been there before.
Yeah.
Right? You're being led on
I
kind of a
understand.
similar path, yeah.
Can I draw my
I'll-
focus out? Can I just say that we all draw our weapons? Can we do
Yeah,
that?
have weapons. Yes, you
That
guys
would be
can
great.
have
I have
my
say
staff.
weapons drawn.
I have my staff out, my metal one.
And my bow.
There you go. And my bow.
There it is.
My big penis.
And Finn's got his
Oh, I'm not
penis.
muted. My slang and dong.
My dong is my weapon.
And
got a
my
plus one
cock.
striking
And
penis.
I am
Proficient, baby.
Avengers, assemble.
Is that what you said? My magic stick? Hi, Patrick.
I said speak softly and carry a big dick. And my
Okay, so
Anyway. where were
adventure.
we?
You guys are making your way towards the mangrove pathway. Again, this would have been a walkway that would have been afloat, but now in this time it is now just wood in dried mud. And as you guys are making your way, Cress, immediately from your vantage point, you see shifting amongst the mangroves, and you see the oh so familiar Brahm as just that echoing metallic braying noise just kind of just echoes into the mangrove. Let's roll some initiatives.
Ooh.
initiative.
You get a penis, and you get a penis, and you get a penis.
Thanks, Oprah.
This is my second nat one of the night. I am going to use a hero point. Well, I have 3 now. and
Hell
that's as
yeah,
many as
use
I
'em
can
up.
have,
And
so
I-
I might as
we
well.
got.
Can I argue for athletics since I'm flying in?
Oh yeah, we need combat screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can say
You're
no.
also like no, because you're also like carrying
can't.
Cress as well.
Yeah, I'm using my big strong muscles.
You must
strong.
go at the work.
Even though Cress is light as shit, they're 4 foot nothing, and Finn's a giant man.
4'9".
So I apologize.
And a half.
Wow, and they took that personally, which
Yeah.
means it's true.
They make that 9 count.
They're
Oh
small
my
and
god.
light.
Okay, guys, go
Actually-
ahead.
What
Drop
do
your
you
tokens here on the path, bottom here.
Rob.
But I'm so sorry, I did not see where you
Bottom
pinned
right,
them.
bottom right.
Yeah. Let me go grab the
Bottom
token.
directions. Okay, there's right.
Jesus.
Oh,
These dice
that's
are
my pointer.
busted.
Oh, that's the wrong map.
Oh, I'm right on you. Okay, there we go.
Doopy-doopy-doo.
Well, I mean, you are technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
So, I mean,
Actually,
we're
yes.
playing
And then,
technically. Yeah,
Adam, did I make a token for Taruk yet?
Yeah, it's on my board.
it's on there.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
I did my it's my hero
Yeah.
forge.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly
Yeah.
select you guys
Thank
just to
you.
add you into the turn order, which is over here.
What is my total?
Davis, you've made a fucky wucky. You put me in the goddamn trees.
I mean,
I mean, if you want to be, these are more like mangroves. I mean, they're not super tall. You know, they're more like giant hedge
That's
size.
fine.
They got branches?
I just have a lot of
I got-
things that involve trees.
I'm gonna-
and you
I'm gonna
put
use-
the field of trees.
I'm gonna
Trees
use a
are
hero
kind
point
of my
for
thing.
initiative.
Hero point.
You and me both. We did it.
Okay. That's that's better. That's better.
Did all three of
Okay.
you use a hero point?
Yeah.
No, I rolled pretty good.
It was necessary.
What'd you get?
I
Finn?
believe it.
Hold on, math. Third. Whoa. Sorry, I did math. 33.
You're gonna be okay.
33.
It's just math.
Rest. What'd you get?
32.
Let's
32.
go.
Hey yo. Farron,
Yeah.
what'd you get?
Not
They're
that it's a
combat coupling, they're
competition,
combat coupling.
but I definitely got a 34.
Whoa.
Adam,
what
Adam.
did Tulka get? Real quick.
Oh, Tulka just goes on my
Go
turn.
through
I don't think I
Directly
ever rolled
after
initiative.
Farron.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Taruk, what'd you get?
Yo, I was real proud. I got a 25. But I guess
Hey.
fuck me.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
cute.
My
It's
first
really
roll
cute.
was a 1.
But I guess actually fuck me.
Mine
It was,
was
I had a
mine was a
15 on my
2.
first roll.
Aw.
Buddy, you're doing great.
Apparently not. I'm dealing with a group of gods apparently that are like, well, I move faster than the speed of light in this
I
moment.
Actually,
and
wrote a 5 billion.
I rolled a
I, and I
5.
dog walk these motherfuckers.
Actually,
You literally have no idea how ready for this fight I am.
Literally,
And-
if anybody harms my princess on the
Uh,
field, you'll have my head to pay.
Rom,
You come for my kitten, you get the homes.
the Brom all got an 18.
Let's go.
So they're at the end.
Hi,
It's like,
Yes.
shut the fuck up.
Yay.
What's your marching order? Real quick. What's the order of
probably
Tulka's up front?
what you see. Yeah,
right?
similar
So
similar to what you
kinda-
see here. Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Which
I would-
direction are we coming in from?
I'd be in the trees. I'd be swinging through the trees.
East.
Yeah, you're coming from here, and you're kind of like
I think we're kind of, if we can we come in like a line? Like this?
Yeah.
Kind of like, okay, cool.
yeah. Your guys'
Oh.
objective is, and Finn and Farron, you know this. Your guys' objective, if you kind of zoom
We're-
out a little
We're
bit, you're
headed
basically
like right up here.
yeah. You need to make it to this exit over here.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, that one.
One sec. Ping that again.
It's
I'm just
top
saying,
right,
I'm just
right.
ordering the top. Yeah, top right.
Right.
Let me make sure.
Okay.
Let me denotate.
But I
She's a big
will.
map.
I will say, yeah, and for a lot of the ground out there, though, it is kind of like cracked and drying mud and stuff. It's not full-on quicksand, but it is difficult terrain.
Who's drawing a penis?
I was
be
just,
Alex.
I was pointing what way we needed to go. I was pointing what way we needed
Sure.
to go.
It's practical.
Hey, who's drawing a penis?
That's a
Huh?
practical penis.
You ain't clever.
Think you're funny?
Hi, chat.
Hello, chat.
Get in
This
the
is what happens
chat.
Wait,
like
chat.
once in a week.
Took me 6 weeks to find "Hey Chat" hidden on a map written by David.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, so Farron,
Yeah.
you are up first. You guys, again, the floor is not lava, but basically the non-planks are difficult terrain. Trees, if you have a climb speed, you can use the trees. Taruk, I'm not going to take that away from you.
Love you.
Right? But those of you that don't have a climb speed, you're probably going to want to stay on the path, or you could take your difficult terrain penalty. Up to you.
I'm a backpack.
I was
You're
gonna say,
a
or you
backpack.
could be flying like me.
Or you could be flying. So Farron, everything you need to know is that the ground is dangerous. Well, not dangerous. It's just difficult terrain.
Love.
So here,
All right.
got you there.
So as far as line of sight, I'm guessing I do not have line of sight on this Brahm up here that's like directly north of me.
Correct. That one up there, directly north, no. But you do have the one that is at 11 o'clock.
Perfect. I'm gonna hunt prey. Designate that.
Hunted.
So I clock it.
Clock
My
it.
bow's already out, right? We discussed that.
Yeah, everything. We're all
Did we
drawn.
just go? I'm just fucking with
Wait,
you. Yeah, you
what
did.
Shut
the
your
fuck?
fucking mouth. So yeah, so bow's out. I hunt prey, and I'm gonna do a precision shot.
All right.
Which tab is my goddamn character sheet? Here it is.
And I'm going to. We didn't formally say, but I'm going to assume you retrieved your entangling arrow from the Nyx warp.
It's actually a consumable, so it's gone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind. Goodbye, entangling arrow.
Goodbye. Yeah, so this is going to be a precision shot, which gives me a extra damage if I hit.
Cool.
Okay,
Hit 'em.
here we go.
Talking big game. Let's see if you hit him. Also, too, I did look up the rule because there was some rule disputing from last session about if drawing the arrow costs an action.
Yeah.
It does not. For your bow.
Oh, nice.
It basically costs whatever your reload speed is, right? So, like, it's part
Yeah.
of your reload action. So,
And I don't take reload actions as far as I know.
You're
So,
using-
okay.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. This is to hit. It's gonna hit. Will it crit? 16 plus 16 and 32 plus 232. Sorry, everything's in a different place now.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, okay, plus 16. So it's 34.
34 to hit?
Yep.
34 is a hit. Crit.
Great, excellent. So we
Critical.
got all kinds of stuff. I do a d6, and then I do an extra d8 for precision, and then d10 for deadly.
Fly like a D6.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Let's see. Ooh,
Sorry.
10,
Adam's shaking his
16 piercing.
head. 16.
Oh, that
piercing.
song.
Fly like a D6.
I just the original.
Clever, David, clever.
I think, yeah. No one's ever done that one before.
Never.
Never.
Never. All right. Okay. Aaron, you pull up, you shoot, or you pull up, you hunt, and you shoot. You land it. You crit it. It takes the arrow whistles through the air, and boom, it just kind of lodges itself in kind of like the very slight little creases in this otherwise mechanical spider. It unleashes a frustrated Brahm in your general direction.
Excellent.
All right.
So then
Talka's up.
Talka can, it's either step or stride. I just want to make sure I'm using the right one. Stride or strike? Stride. Okay, so it's going to stride towards that Brahm. Its speed is 40. Is this difficult terrain for Talka?
Yeah.
Right, then she lands right about there.
You could do, you said 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of doing, yeah, you could end up like right at the T crossing, basically.
Isn't it difficult terrain?
No, if you stay on the wood, it's not. The wood is normal
oh, that's a
terrain.
path. I thought it was a fence. Okay,
No,
okay.
that's a path. That's like a little, that's like a
Okay.
little wooden walkway.
Understood. Okay, so then yeah, Talka ends up way up here, right there.
Yeah, correct. Yep,
That's
so
all?
you're basically on the wooden path is all.
Got it. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay. All right. Nicely done. Tulka's in position. All right, Finn, you are up with Cress on deck.
Okay. Can I possible to ask Cress a question?
Yeah, that'll be 2 actions. I'm just messing with you.
Jesus.
Damn, he said that with so much stink.
You know, I laughed and then I was like,
Oh
wait, is he
my
serious?
Stank
So-
on that.
He'll just look back. Do we want to follow Tolka or take out this isolated one here right in front?
I follow you. Make choices.
Fuck me for communicating. I think he'll swoop under the brush of the tree and get
Fuck me for
here.
communicating.
Hang on, Alex. Let's make sure you're tracking your movement from the token square.
Okay.
I'm like a bird.
So I can so I get there. That's
Yeah.
fine. And then do track attack from there as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. That's fine. And then he'll move here. So two actions move. And then since he had his shield drawn, he will throw the helmsman's recourse. So Chris, you'll feel as echoing the same thing that Cuthbert did when they were sort of weaving through the fractal. Finn will build momentum and just huck the shield upward toward the Brahm. I'm gonna use a hero point because I have 3 of them. So fuck that.
There you go.
I'm gonna use my last hero point because actually fuck that.
Oh my god.
31. That's better.
31 is a hit, not a crit.
Okay.
Get him.
And it's gonna take 5 damage.
Ooh. Bam. Bounces off the floor, whacks it right in the face, and leaves it a little off
Ding.
balance there.
You know that? I gotta find that gift, but I yield my time.
All right. Clean use of your time. All right. Cress, you are up with Elder Toruk on deck.
Okay. Cress, seeing the shield whoosh out and remembering that event and diving in and the terror of losing Dex, who's been on their mind all day. Cress is going to remember the most effective thing that they've discovered against these creatures, which is fucking goo. And they're going to lob a goo grenade at
Oh,
him.
hell yeah.
It's an attack roll. 18 plus 11. I'm not good at throwing, but that is math.
29?
Yes, 29.
29's a hit.
Okay.
29?
29. I roll a save.
No, this was an attack. So I'm
Oh,
rolling
that's right.
damage, and then it has 2 persistent
Okay.
acid damage.
2 persistent acid damage. Okay.
One
I'll have
second.
to roll
I gotta find.
roll the 15 on my turn to get rid of that. Persistent damage is so brutal in this game.
I love persistent damage.
Okay. 4, 5, 6 plus 2, 8. Not awesome. 8 acid damage with 2 persistent.
Okay. Put a little note here for myself. All right.
And that
You
would
are. There's a little beaker on there, so you have persistent damage. Okay.
they're gonna follow it up with the second most effective thing they remember on this, which is electric arc. And are you close enough to be a hazard to your friend? No. Well, it's gonna hit this one guy. And now I do need a save, which
Okay.
is going to be a basic reflex save.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. That is dirty 30.
Ugh. Yeah, that's
a really
saves.
good roll. Sorry.
I use my reaction to say "fuck you," and it doesn't work.
All right. That's your reaction spent, and creature saves.
Because I think if it saves, it takes no damage, right?
Yeah, if it's a critical
Find the
save.
language.
Yeah. If
It's
a
not a
critical
crit.
Yeah, so if it's a regular
not a
save,
crit.
it's half damage.
Okay, so it'll take half of 14. 7.
7.
Think.
Yeah. Cress, as following up the shield, as the creature's kind of like reeling back as the shield like crunches into the front of its metallic face, the goo palm just kind of like lobbed in over top, so it actually like turns to look at it as it drops down onto it. The acid kind of seeping into the armor, and as it's kind of spazzing out, Finn, just kind of over your shoulder, Cress, I imagine with the broken hilt.
Yes, always with the broken kind of aiming. They kind of set it on Finn's shoulder, almost like sighting a rifle.
Yeah.
And
shoots
I
out.
yield my time.
Yeah. All right, Taruk, you up, my man?
So I think you see at the tree line, all of a sudden the tree line burst open as Taruk is jumping to the next tree.
Yeah.
I know they're not super tall, but I imagine it's just this like feat of acrobatics where every time there is a low hanging branch, you see as Taruk is able to manipulate his body around it using his tail, his arms, even the staff itself. He's using it to like catch momentum in places. And I'm going to move my 25 feet, which I measured out, to there. And I think he lands at the middle of this patch, grabs a tree, and I would like to cast root reading, which I gain general insight into the immediate vicinity by sending my senses through the root systems of trees and bushes. If there are any unnoticed medium or large creatures in the area, I learn about their presence.
Yeah. Love that one.
They're undetected to you. I can immediately attempt to seek an undetected creature. I gain a +1 status to that. Trying to see if
Okay.
there's any.
Hang on,
Yeah.
hang on. Let me pull this up so I can
Hmm?
read it myself. Reading? you say?
Reading. Yep.
That sounds
Reading.
awesome.
Yeah, I was looking at that one when we moved over to Demiplane for Farron. I'm glad you took it.
I was like, it
30
makes
foot emanation.
complete sense.
Yeah, totally.
Let me just take a look at something here. A measure. I want a cycle. 30-foot emanation. We'll just kind of put it there. Okay. All right.
Does an emanation move with you?
Yeah, emanation moves with you.
Cool.
Yeah, because you just keep it going. Is this this is a concentrate. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. I was gonna say like 30-foot emanation ain't that great, but if that's in concentrate, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And put a quick aura on you. Tariq, what color do you like?
Blue.
Blue it is.
Blue button.
Hey, I know them.
All right. That work for you? Can you guys see it?
Perfect.
I cannot see it.
I
No, yeah. Tariq can see it. That's what really matters, but I will just do a
What
quick
about the viewers?
easy fix. There you
Thank
go.
you.
All right. So if there are any unnoticed medium or large creatures in the area, you learn their presence and they're undetected to you. Undetected means that when you are undetected by a creature that can't see you at all, has no idea what space you occupy. Okay, immediately then Tariq, you don't know what space they occupy, but you do know that there is an undetected creature in your midst.
Fucking clutch.
Dun dun
Gotcha.
dun.
Huge. So now you can attempt to seek action on that undetected creature with a bonus, but this is a 2-action and your first action was to move, so you're out of the economy for now, but you do know the creature's there.
I think, because we've already, just to clarify, because I want to make sure, we've already attacked, right? Somebody's already attacked. I think from where Tariq is, he shouts, something's hiding.
Okay.
Just so the party knows that there is something around us.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
No, that's good.
Brilliant.
Glad you
Farron,
did that.
fortunately for you, he does say that.
Something's hiding. Oh shit! Bye, Farron.
It's kind of right next to you there. There was one Brom just hidden away. As Tariq kind of like pushes through the branches and kind of like overturns, some of these mangroves, it kind of opens up the roots. And Farron, as Tariq calls out something undetected, your senses attune, and you peek over your shoulder just as the roots burst open. There's dirt flying everywhere, and you just hear the bram as it's lurching towards you.
Okay.
Tariq, I'm gonna say, man, I'm not gonna have you flat-footed, Farron.
Thanks, bud.
You're not gonna be flat-footed because Tariq came in on the clutch. So
I told you I had a lot of stuff for tree areas, and you put me in a tree area, so I'm fucking set.
Ooh,
Amazing.
What my wheelhouse.
I'm gonna give you something else though, Tariq.
Okay.
Let
Ooh.
me just take a look at something. One moment. Before I move on from you too far.
Yeah.
Okay. Tariq,
Mm-hmm.
while this is going on and you're reaching out, you get the sense of another presence. You feel something larger connected to this root system. This is something you are familiar with. I mean, you've used this sort of magic in forests and stuff before, right? You feel the presence of... Roll me a nature check.
Oh God. What's my nature skills? Not great. What?
Okay, dice might be on your side. And I think you still got hero points, but I'm going to tell you how
Oh,
to
it's crazy how I'm going to use a hero point right now. I didn't roll terrible, but I did roll great.
You use them up.
You wouldn't do that.
There you go. Nature, that is the dirtiest of 20s.
Dirtiest of 20s will succeed. It's not a critical success, but you sense the presence of perhaps a tree like shepherd or herder. Mechanically, you would know these as arboreals, wardens of forests. And you can sense the presence of an arboreal connected to the system. With just a regular success, you can sense the presence, but no direction or any additional information at this time.
Gotcha.
But you've sensed arboreals. You grew up in a forest,
Yeah.
right, where arboreals are present. You've sensed how they feel connected to the network, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's almost like the server hub.
Okay. That makes,
Does that help with the visualization of it?
Yeah, I feel like, he can feel it pinging back at him to a degree where it's almost that, like, echolocation sent out, and it should just ping on things, but another wave hits him of a different sound, and he's like, what? Oh, wait, I know that sound. That's familiar. Like,
Yep. So you feel that. And in addition to the undetected creature that you just notified your friend about.
Gotcha.
Back to that thing's turn. It's going to...
Back to this murderer's turn. It's got the reach, so it's going to use a trident at you, Farron.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Well, awesome.
Yar. So let's see. It's going to be...
That's cool.
I need a couple of dice. I need these dice. Okay. All right, let's see here. That's going to be 22 damage to you. So 22 damage with the first action. Given that went so well, we're going to take a second shot.
Is that its turn? Wasn't Taruk still in his turn?
No, that was
Yeah,
it.
That was
Taruk
everything.
finished. Yeah, he moved and cast the spell.
Yeah,
It's
they
the
moved and then
Brahms turn.
the tree speak was,
It's a two-action.
Second attack is going to be a miss.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 13 doesn't hit you.
No.
Or wait, hang on. I forgot how. I almost just forgot how this works. I have to add this to the number here on the screen. 17.
No.
Okay. Okay, then with its last action, it is going to use its mechanical spider-like anatomy, using its relentless strider feature to ignore the difficult terrain, and it is going to walk its full movement. Oh, I'm still on this thing. Whatever. I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna go after right there. All right, so that's that one. Okay, these guys. This one's gonna take a shot at Tulka. Now everyone pays attention.
Not my fucking
You threaten
dog.
the dog. You threaten the dog. That's one way you get people to think like, wait a second, this is
Touch her and I'll clean my teeth with your bones.
That's going to be a 27 to hit Tulka.
You motherfucker.
That's a regular hit.
Okay. It is what is shot out is this thing you guys have seen before. It's the fractal bolus. So it shoots out this light that kind of hits and contacts Tulka and wraps around her. Tulka is going to be in your head, rest on the creature. Okay, Tulka is clumsy 1 and has a -10 to her speed. It was not a critical success, so that's that. You can try to escape on your turn.
Tulka doesn't get us. Oh no, it's just a hit. Okay.
Yeah, just a hit, no damage. So
Okay.
Tulka's wrapped up.
Okay.
But then we are going to use our second action to stride on up within about 10 feet of Tulka. And now I'm going to merciless thrust at Tulka.
So mean.
Yo.
You call yourself a dog lover.
Hey yo, what? That's
Mercilessly what?
thrust.
Whoa.
He's thrusting. He's
Ew.
thrusting. That's
Ew.
Mercilessly.
What the
David,
fuck, dude?
Stop it.
It is a dirty 20
Okay.
to thrust at Tulka.
Okay, dirty 20
Oh,
to
you
thrust.
are...
I need you to
are
rephrase that shit expeditiously.
clumsy.
You're gonna.
What does clumsy do to Tulka? Does that affect your AC? I believe it do. You're clumsy 1, so -1 to Tulka's AC.
A 20 to hit?
Yeah, 20 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh. Tulka
Tulka
manages to
does an
wiggle.
army crawl like to the side really fast.
Yeah, as the thrust comes in, Tulka just scooches to the side. Nicely done, Tulka.
Good girl.
That's that one's turn. This one is going to bolus at Finn.
Suck this dick. That's what you're about to do. No.
That's I mean it might. It's a natural 1, so it's gonna completely whiff. Second action is going to be then. It's still gonna try to stride up. How high are you up, Finn?
Yeah.
Because canonically we said you were kind of gliding over the party, right? The mangroves
think-
are not high.
No. I think he's probably like 10, 15 feet in the air.
Okay. These things have a reach of 10 feet.
Okay.
Well, then he's 15 feet in the air.
So I think, Finn, you're just within range, right? If he gets right up underneath you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
if he gets
fine.
right up
We can
underneath
take it.
me, he's got an underbelly shot.
Yeah. He's going to go and try to get at your sweet little juicy underbelly.
Not my sweet little juicy underbelly.
You gotta
With-
say it
what's
like
What's
we
happening,
take the map.
guys?
That is
sweet little juicy underbelly. Episode title.
21 to hit you,
God.
Finn.
21
the map.
completely misses.
Okay. Yeah, as it takes its own thrust at you, you
Damn you.
definitely sidestep it.
The damn thing is thrusting
slap
at me.
And it just kind of ching ching ching,
You're muted, button.
and Finn
Yeah,
just
to retort there.
yeah. Okay, these guys are gonna move. This one up top, it's going to
Oh. Would
use
you look
its...
at that?
what's the
This
fastest?
emanation, this red emanation really scares me. It's
I
very
know, sorry.
triggering.
I gotta change it up. I'm changing it back to line.
I'm like, what is happening in this area?
That is
Oh.
big.
It's a big red area.
I do that to Alec a lot, to be fair.
Could someone just hold a pointer at this square for me here? Thank you.
Which one?
Yeah, that one.
Should we all do it at
Alright,
the same
cool.
time?
Where?
Oh, we got it. It's gonna move up there, and
We're so obnoxious. Oh my god.
no. I think it's gonna actually just take its third action to continue moving.
Yeah, Button does this all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when the wizard does it, you gotta be like, oh, shit.
You're like,
I'm like, oh god, they're getting ready to cast 37 consecutive fireballs.
Farron, you are up with Finn on deck as we start round 2.
Bitch, I'm gonna shoot that Braum that just tried to fuck up my dog. Alright, so let me set this up. Bitch ass Braum.
That's the same one you have on Prey on too.
Yeah, I do have Hunt Prey already on him, so I'll keep that. No action. I'm gonna use a gravity weapon on this, so that'll be a focus point.
I might use gravity weapon too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not muted.
And-
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good. Status bonus damage equal to twice the number of weapon damage die. Okay, so it's gonna be a +2. All right. Let's see if we hit. Okay. 14 plus 16, 34.
That's a crit.
Yes. Give me that crit.
It's the second crit on this thing.
I also
Damn,
want to make sure
Karen,
I'm
your
doing
attack
crits
modifier is
right,
really
so I
good.
just have a deadly d10.
So you add that. You don't double it.
Okay.
But you take your damage roll plus your modifier. You double that total.
Oh, I didn't double
So-
it last time. My bad. It's okay.
So,
We don't have to
yeah.
go back.
And then you add your deadly d10.
Okay.
I was gonna say I thought 16 was a little low for you, but
Yeah, that was
That's
it.
right.
That shouldn't have been.
I thought
Okay,
maybe it was
so
just
we're gonna
shit dice.
only double the damage and the precision, right? Okay, here's the d8.
Yeah, the deadly d10 is the only one that doesn't get doubled.
That's a D8, this
Everything
is the
else
6.
gets
Okay.
rolled and doubled.
Okay,
Or you could roll 2 dice of it. I don't care either way.
well, that sucks. 5 and 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 2 for Hunter's Aim. 14 plus 6 is 20 total.
20 total?
Yep.
All right. 20 total. Good shot. Okay, as this thing's trying to fuck up your dog, what do you do? Give us the picture of Farron taking this shot, the gravity weapon activating all through, piercing this thing with the crit.
So this thing goes after Tulka, and simultaneously Taruk is like, there's something next to you. And I'm like, and I see this thing, and then it misses, and it goes that way. And I shout out, Chris, Finn, behind you. And then I stroke the spine of my bow to cast gravity weapon, and it becomes this bigger, heftier, like greenish brown ironwood bow. And I loose the arrow, and it goes straight through its center.
All right. What does gravity weapon do?
Gravity weapon just adds a little extra damage when I hit. Well, it gives me a circumstance bonus to the attack, and status bonus to damage equal to twice the number of weapon damage dice. So it's just an extra powerful hit.
Okay, cool. All right. Nicely done then. Any other action economy?
That's all I got. I will very soon be running to Tulka, but
Okay.
currently just getting ready to run towards her.
Nicely done. Phineas, followed by Cressius.
Not my name.
That's not
Okay,
mine.
so that's not my name.
Stacy.
So there's this one that's already pretty hurt right under us, correct?
Yeah. Oh,
I
hang
think-
on. I gotta give it its 2 damage real quick and try to make it save. So it takes its damage, and then let's see if it makes it save.
Oh, wait
It
a
does
minute.
not.
It got hit with a goo grenade. So its movement got fucked.
Oh,
Also.
yeah. So it would be minus 10?
I think just 5.
Just
Okay.
5, I think.
I think
is
it
what
probably
it
has
is.
enough. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it was like here, just
Sorry,
outside
I forgot what I did.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, it just makes it within range. Its
That's-
legs kind of like being pulled back by the goo.
And it's like, I don't know, 10 or 15 feet underneath me.
10 feet underneath you.
It kind of sucks for it. Okay.
You're gonna poop on it like a bird?
No, I'm gonna fucking lightning breath it in the face.
Oh no!
That shit doesn't have a recharge, baby. I can just do that now.
Incredible.
Cress, you're a backpack. I think you feel one of your hands just kind of wrapped around like the front end of Finn. You feel as his chest begins to expand, your hair sort of begins to lift upward as like your clothes sort of feel. You feel and hear this static as just like the scent of ozone is filling the air. As Finn just looks down and. Oh, but now it's like it is a full blast of electricity downward. So I need and that's 2 of my actions.
Feels like home.
Yeah.
Holy
Finn in his head. Am I Cuthbert? In this equation, am I Cuthbert right now? I think I am. So I need a reflex save against my fighter DC.
That is a 17.
Mine is a 23, so that's a failure.
Failure.
So it's gonna take 11 points of lightning damage. And then, for good measure, I'm gonna throw, because the Helmsman's Recourse has the returning rune on it. I'm
Mhm.
gonna throw the. I breathe on it and then I throw the shield again.
Oh, nasty.
And that's a 20 to hit non-nat.
20 to hit non-nat. Just doesn't make it.
Fair enough.
Fair and off.
Fair and off. I think it just kind of bounces off the ground.
Yeah.
The Brahm kind of reels back after the electricity, and it just
Yeah. There's just like a lot of like smoke and like everything kind of like going through the air, right? You don't have a totally clear shot, but it was close.
Yeah. And he'll look at, or he'll kind of lean up to Cress. Eyes behind us. That's you.
All right, I'm on it.
Yeah.
And I
Cress,
yield my time.
perfect. And Cress, as you look over, yeah, you can see just through the branches, you can see the shine of the Brahm as it's kind of making its way, the mud seeming to not affect it at all.
All right. Ah, there. Indeed. Chris is going to. Farron, how are you looking? I know you got hit.
I did get hit, but I'm okay for now.
Okay. Cress is gonna note that it is indeed the end of the day. Sun's getting real low. It's always low, but it's getting even lower.
Yeah.
They are going to.
The sun's getting real low. Okay.
They didn't have. I don't remember them having resistance to spout.
No.
Last time I used it. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
I need a reflex save from the one behind us.
You got it.
One.
That's a 15.
That is a critical failure.
Oh,
Yay!
Failure.
Do you?
Blursh.
So that is 13 damage, and I just double it for crit fail?
Yeah. Yep, if it's a basic save, then yeah.
So 26.
26. Alright. Let me do some quick math here. Yep, got it.
And my demiplane's being a little slow on me, so let me just see.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's kind of a heavy app.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
So
He's so funny.
it is off guard until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I don't know
good
what off
to
guard
know.
is, but it is that.
Yeah,
I think it has a -2 penalty to AC.
correct.
correct. Mundo.
Whoa! It's been a year and I get the game now.
It's replaced
Whoa.
the
Give him a
the
hero
flat-footed
point, David.
condition.
Hero
No.
point.
Hero point.
Hero
Point.
point.
Hero
should-
You've
point.
given him for
Much,
less.
much like men in the modern age, I
Yeah.
should not get credit for the bare minimum.
Fair enough.
Hero
Ah.
point.
I tried.
Hero
I tried.
point.
Anything else
How
for
about
this
you
turn?
give me a hero point? Just think someone should get one.
I think for the end of the turn,
Oh, God, dude.
I'm seeing just the way in which these are interacting with the party and with Tolka. They are going to raise their shield, so they're gonna get that that AC buff. And I think just as Finn's shield flies out, theirs goes over the back of the two of them, almost like a turtle.
Yeah.
Turtle.
There you go. Oh,
That's the
that's
turn.
cool. All right. Yeah, and Cress, your spout just kind of the Brahm there. Reason it's off guard is just like, yeah, you created this kind of sludge that it's just trying to like dig itself out of now. He's like, Brahm. All right, Taruk, you up?
So sorry,
Alrighty.
can I real quick ask a question? Because Tulka technically would have gotten a turn after me, but we didn't do anything.
That's right. Sorry.
I don't know if Tulka is allowed to try an escape action. I'm trying to
You
figure
can.
it out.
Yeah, any creature can try to
Any
escape.
creature can try. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
try an escape for Tulka real quick. That'll just be her
Yeah,
one
so
action.
You can roll either athletics or you
Athletics.
can an attack roll.
So
She's basically
I think
the-
it would be the same for Tulka. Let's see. Athletics plus 12. Let's do an attack. It'll be a Jaws attack. It's a little bit better bonus.
perfect. You can go ahead and try to hit it.
26.
26 is a success.
Excellent. So, am I doing damage to the bonds or?
Yeah, so you break them. Tulka basically
breaks
like
them.
reaches down
Breaks
and
free.
bites into them. The fractal bolus, though, it is made of like a kind of like a strange kind of crystal-like edging, right?
Okay.
This has kind of happened before. Any attempt to escape does incur some small amount of damage. In this case,
Okay.
Tulka will just take 3 slashing damage.
No problem. All right, that's all. Sorry, Taruk. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Taruk swings through the trees until he lands on the path right there. And as I land, I would like to. Is it sustain for keeping my concentration on this? Is that
Yep.
what it is?
Yep, so that's one
Okay.
action. Sustain.
Yeah. So move, sustain, and then I would like to cast. Actually, is this a concentration? It is a concentration. Damn it! Never mind. I don't want to do what I just thought of.
No, I'm sorry.
Then what I actually am gonna do is yeah, then I'm just gonna land there, I think. How high up is this like wooden path?
Oh,
the ground?
it's not high up at all. It's basically like embedded into the ground. There's
Okay,
a few like little posts that stick out, maybe a
Mhm.
foot or two, but the planks themselves are basically just like caked onto the mud.
God, I didn't know if it had been like suspended above the mud when the water was there, since the mud might be higher.
Maybe at one point, but yeah,
Okay.
since things nah.
I gotcha. Then yeah, then I'll end my turn at that. While I'm still just trying to see if there's any invisible boyos around.
Yeah, no, it's still up. Nothing yet, but I think you're still kind of getting that ping from the arboreal, right?
Would
Again.
it be possible to try to figure out where the arboreal is?
I
have one more
would
action left.
I would allow you, but it'll take an action.
I have one more left. I
You
only
have?
used
Okay,
to move
sure.
and sustain.
Sure. What is your spellcasting ability? Like,
That's
do you
an
use
awesome
nature,
question.
Occult,
I believe I'm primal.
primal. So nature, I believe then, or no, you can choose. Yeah, because I think nature is what it would be then.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
All right. Hit me with the nature check.
Huh. You said a nature check?
Nature check.
Where is nature? I can't read. You know what? That's gonna be another real dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Mhm.
Dirty 20s
Dirty
today.
20. Yeah, dirty 20 is consistent with what you got last time. So I'll call this just a regular success again.
Mhm.
I will allow you to kind of do this as almost like a recall. What kind of information specifically are you looking to try to glean here?
Just not like distance, but more or less direction to see if they're like, if just I think more or less what I'm trying to glean is like, this would probably be the first time he's connected since the last wave. Has been the first time. So I think it's that like, I think he's shocked that they're around still, knowing how bad nature is right now with no water. And I think it's more or less he's just wondering a direction in which they would be, not knowing how far or close,
I would say from your current position, the direction is northwest-ish. Northwest, if you want to be like very precise about it.
Gotcha.
Just a skew off of north.
Okay.
But yeah, and yeah, I don't want to give you any more checks on your turn without like keeping to rules. So
No,
yeah,
you're good.
yeah, kind of like northwest-ish.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Is that your full turn?
Yup.
All right. Then we are on to the Brahm. Brahm are going to. Let's start with this one at the bottom. You did make yourself a target. You did try to make yourself a
I
target.
did it on purpose, y'all. Fuck shit up.
This little Brom went to market. It's going to move. It doesn't have a clear shot at Cress and Finn with the mangroves and stuff in the way. So I either take the shot with the cover and the shield, or I move.
Take the shot. Take the shot.
Oh, that's right, you're there. I'm going to take the shot at Farron.
Oh, damn you. Move away. Move
I'm going to take that
away.
shot at Farron. That's pretty good. That's 28.
Not a crit, but it does
Not a
hit.
crit? Okay. You are clumsy 1, and you have a 10-foot penalty to your speed.
Okay.
And with that hit, it is going to go back and close the distance.
No damage?
No damage.
Okay.
You can attempt to escape on your turn. You're clumsy. But now that you are clumsied, it's going to close the distance, and it's going to use its last action to take a strike, and it's going to activate its merciless thrust, which allows it to get some extra damage.
Oh, you did the bolus on that first attack.
Correct. The bolus was
Got
the
it.
first attack. Yep. And once you have the condition on you, then it can activate its merciless thrust.
Okay.
Okay, now with the map, that's gonna be a 18.
Misses. Oh,
18
damn.
misses?
Wait, what?
18?
Yeah, 18 misses.
Okay, yeah. With an 18, you, much like Tulka, wrapped up in the fractal bolus, avoid the thrust.
Ah!
Nicely done. Okay, so that's that Brom's full complement. This Brom down here, we are going to take a couple of thrusts at Finn with our first 2 actions.
Stop fucking thrusting at me, dude. It's
But
gross.
you're just so thrustable. 26.
Thrustable.
You do have your shield if you want to use your reaction to raise your shield. Or no,
it'll still me to beat it.
Mm.
So I'll just take it. I'm not gonna waste the reaction.
You are not immobilized or anything, so it's just going to be the standard roll. It's going to be... Oh, yeah. Okay, 16 damage to you, Finn.
Fuck my left nut, dude. What?
Okay, well, with its second thrust, it'll go for the left nut.
Fair enough.
That's not going to hit you. Last action, it is going to move here next to Rook because it has fairly limited movement. Actually, it doesn't even need to get that close to you. It's going to move here.
Does it take the 2 persistent, or did it save?
It'll take the 2 persistent at the end of its turn now. Yeah, so that's its last action. So now it'll take its 2 persistent, and now it'll try to make it save. It fails. So it continues to burn. Acid continues to burn through its metallic body. Okay.
You said
This one is going
metallic?
to. Yeah, they're metallic. Uh-oh. I don't like the way you ask this.
David, I don't know if you remember, you gave me
Oh.
a metal staff, which is
Did
all
I?
about magnetism.
You sure that was me?
Yeah, it's
You
all
sure that
about
was me?
magnetism, bud.
Fear Magneto!
Fear Magneto!
Yeah, I'm gonna move it this diagonal to get over here. So this one's gonna move over here, and it's gonna take a fractal bolus at our buddy Taruk.
Okay.
So it's 2 moves and a fractal. That is a pretty good roll. 29.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, Taruk,
Crit
you are
is
clumsy
Plus
1.
10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not crit.
Okay. So you are clumsy 1, and you have a minus 10 to your speed.
Okay.
This one here, I've got 2 clumsy targets. No, Tulka escaped.
Uh-huh.
Tulka escaped. It's going to prioritize going after the target that it will get its merciless thrust on. So it's going to go to Rook. He wanted to be a target, so here you go, buddy. Okay, so you are also off guard because you are flanked by 2 of them. And you are clumsy 1. So that means your AC is going to be down by 1 and then down by 2 for being off guard from the flank. So minus 3 to your current AC.
Let me check one thing. Don't I have something for not being off guard? No, you're good. Never mind.
Okay, that's a status penalty, and this is a circumstance penalty. Yep, just making sure the penalties do stack. Yeah, so minus 3. Okay, that's not a great roll, though. But with minus 3, that is a dirty 20.
That just hits. I'm not even kidding you.
Woo.
I have 20 AC.
Okay. Then that is going to be...
I'm all clumsy.
It's going to be 18 piercing damage and 6 void damage. Sorry, I forgot to be tracking the void damage. Some of you guys are getting hit by void damage. Or some portion of their damage is void damage.
18 piercing.
Yeah, and then 6.
Okay.
So 24.
6 void. Gotcha.
So I was move, attack, and I'll attack again. Okay, with the map, that is 26. So that'll also hit?
Yep.
Okay. That's going to be... That's pretty good rolls. All right. 20 piercing, 2 void. So 22 damage. That was some hot rolls. Okay, and I think that's all the Brahm. That's all the Brahm, and we go to Farron.
Okay.
Round 3.
All right.
Button furiously checking HP numbers.
Farron's going to... So I'm clumsy. Does that affect my attack?
Clumsy will...
I didn't put it
on.
I could just...
So you take a status penalty equal to your clumsy value, which is 1, on dexterity-based checks and DCs, including AC, reflex saves, ranged attacks, and skill checks using acrobatics, stealth, or thievery.
Okay, so it's minus 1.
Mm-hmm. Minus 1.
All right, so let me just calculate action economy here.
Sure. Meantime,
I think I'm just gonna stay.
Sure.
I think I'm just gonna stay clumsy. I think it's worth it to just stay clumsy, keep the bolus wrapped, so my legs are kind of like tight together and I can't walk. We'll say, but she's gonna command an animal first. So Telka, she'll say Telka, attack. And Telka will go to the hunted prey, the Brahm.
Okay.
So. Do you want to do that first, or should I finish the rest of my turn?
You can, if it doesn't affect any particular ability order for you, then yeah, let's go ahead and just get it done.
Okay. Tulka's going to...
Or Tulka's turn is technically after yours, so we'll just do that. Tulka basically gets, an extra action or 2?
Gets 2 actions.
Okay.
Yep. So Tulka will end up striding and attacking. But for the rest of my turn, I'm going to Hunter's Edge shoot the Brahm right next to me.
Hunter's Edge shoot the Brahm right next to you. All right.
Okay, so
go for it.
Hunter's aim rather.
Mm-hmm.
Strike. It is a 11, 16, 27, 28, 29.
Those are some really good numbers.
30. No, 29. Gravity weapon is just for damage. 29 to hit.
29 to hit? Will hit.
Will hit. So that is precision damage. And then I'm going to add a plus 2 to this. Nice. Maximum. Ooh. This might be better than my crit damage.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That happens.
So that
Yeah, my crit on you was like nothing, but then on Farouk, my normal hits were just fire.
8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 piercing to this guy.
18 piercing. Holy shit! Hang on. I'm gonna actually get my calculator out for this part. This dude is bloody for sure. Sorry, folks. I'm just not good at mental math.
No, me neither. It's fine. None of us are.
Oh,
Who
well,
the
I'm
fuck?
amazing at it. So.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does math mentally? I do math emotionally.
All right, there we go. Bloodied Brahm.
I'm gonna go.
That one right there.
Okay, let's do Telka.
All right,
I'm
Tulka's
more
turn.
excited
yes,
for
Tulka.
Telka's turn than mine.
So
Okay,
Tulka,
Telka, get him.
I
you
thought
can
they were
move
done
up
thrusting.
here
Polka.
and stay on normal terrain.
Sure.
I'm being a dumbass. Disregard.
Okay, Telka's attack, I believe, is plus 13.
18 for Tulka.
Does a... You know what? Fuck it. We're almost to the end of the session. I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay.
Fucked. That's way better. 30 to hit.
30 will hit.
Not a crit.
No.
Okay.
No.
Chicken.
Just 20 just missed, right?
20 missed,
3
yeah.
plus 4 is
Yeah.
7 plus 3 is
But
10.
20 just missed.
With what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Sorry, 10 damage you said?
10 damage with her teethers.
10 damage with the keepers. All
Those
right.
pretty white chompers.
That is going to be another bloodied Brahm. Farron and Tulka have been doing some pretty decent damage to that guy. Right? Farron got 2 crits off on him, so yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Nicely done. Okay, so that's Tulka's turn. So now we come to Finn with Crest
real quick.
on deck. Yep.
Instead of... Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. That's all.
Finn,
gonna-
you're up with Crest on deck.
I'm going to use my movement to get between Taruk and the Brahm that is approaching. So it's one of my actions. And clarity on whatever the dumb fuck it is. Breath of the Dragon. I can't use it for 1d4 rounds after I've used it.
Hmm.
And I rolled a d4, I got a 1, so I can't use it this round.
Okay.
But that's fine, because I
Okay.
have an axe in hand.
Yes.
So I'm
When my
gonna-
breath won't work, my axe will never betray me.
Exactly. So I'm going to kind of swoop in. So Cress has a direct line of sight to Taruk, who's looking pretty rough right now.
Ow.
And I'm gonna go in on this bitch that Cress and I have been working on.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just look at mother bitch.
Wow. Wow. What a chirp.
Not a mother bitch.
I'll find that dice later. Okay. He'll just look back at Taruk. We're here for you.
Right. Both in one side as he's stumbling a bit.
That's a 36. Counted it myself via Google
36 is the
calculator.
crits.
Woo!
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's a crits.
Do I have any crit effects with the Retribution Axe?
Does it have a deadly value or anything?
I don't think so. Weapon trait.
Complete axe.
I don't. Why is this axe page 37 subsections?
Yeah, it's got all
Oh.
the different little things.
Fuck.
Yeah, because it's got the sweep thing, and then you don't have the crit specializations yet. So yeah,
Yeah, no.
nothing else additional right now.
Jesus Christ. That's
You say
30.
atheist is Christ.
That's 30 slashing damage on the crit.
30 slashing damage is nasty. It is beyond bloodied.
And then I'm going for number twosers. All right, listen here, you rat fuck. That's a 24.
That's my friend.
Are you listening?
That's
my
mine,
buddy.
not old man. That's a 24 to hit.
24 is a hit. It's a regular success.
And that's going to be 18 slashing damage.
I'm gonna have to ask you, how would you like to do it?
I think Finn flies in, kind of swoops underneath the tree, takes one swing upward, cleaves off those two like floating or those two like lingering tentacles, and then like he kind of spins around so Crest can see Taruk best, and the axe he just twists it in his hand and just drives up, cleaving the thing in twain.
Oh, it just breaks open in a spray of sparks, residual acid that it never recovered from, and and just Brahm.
Yeah, Brahm guts. That's movement, attack. I'm done.
Clean. All right, Cress, you are betwixt Finn and Taruk, not on the board, but imaginatively. What would you like to do?
Imaginatively,
Imaginatively
Cress has been-
speaking.
Cress has been Baby Bjorn so that they're looking at Taruk. All right, buddy, come here. And they're going to use their first action to battle medicine. And I didn't crit, so I'm going to use a hero point because I can.
Yeah.
Okay, that is definitely a crit because it's a 19 plus 18. I can't do math. I don't know what that number is, but it's big.
19 plus 18 is 37.
Yes.
I don't know why I can do other people's math. I can't do my own math.
I don't know
So is that how
either.
much I add?
I also can't do my own math, but have an easier time with other people's math.
That's how much you add. Or no. That
So no. I'm gonna 1 sec. I have to
No,
roll.
that's to see how well they heal you.
Heal me good.
I'm doing. It is
my
good. Roll.
God.
So it's gonna be this 48 plus 30, 17 plus 30,
47.
47. You heal 47
Oh,
as with their
I can
healer's kit is just a whirl of like gook, uncorking something. There's like bandages unfurling and like furling almost. I think this ability feels fucking magical. I think almost like magically around you, as like the anything embedded on you is removed and then immediately like patched. And they're, again, I think I've compared them to like a pit at a race car, like at a racing event. They're just like do, and they patch you up.
they're fucking
Brilliant.
popping the wheels.
Much
on the
appreciated. I'm back to full.
I got you.
That's
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And dog, you were fucking
God.
low there.
Yeah, I went to 37.
Yeah, that was not good. I was very scared.
Oof, death.
And
Two
with
hit
that,
big.
press rinse and repeat takes their broken sword, the arcane focus, and uses now Taruk's shoulder like they're sighting a rifle. Goes right where I want you, and they're gonna electric arc. I can hit both of those two Braum behind him.
Let's go.
I
Yeah.
need a reflex save, a regular, what is it called? Normal
reflex. That you got 1 15 and 1 28.
Okay, the
15 and a
15's a crit fail. The
Okay.
28 saves and will take half. So one of them takes 28. The other takes 7.
Okay. This one here was the crit fail. So 28 you say?
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
That's very low.
Oh.
It's like barely hanging on. It's just like twitching. This new one though, this one was pretty much untouched, so it's coming in pretty fresh here.
Crest just yells at the end of their turn, "Leave that dog alone!" I yield action.
Yeah, and Cress, I mean, I think it would listen to you if it had the strength to do something like that because it is very hurt. Right, really nice. Okay, anything else, Cress? All right.
That was all the
clean.
action economy I got.
Heal, zap, and then we pass it over to Taruk. There is a very bloodied, very injured Braum directly behind you, and then a little bit to your left, there's another one, or up to your front, there's another one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take first action to move.
Okay.
Get right in that Brahm's face, and then I would I'm gonna lose the concentration on seeing invisible stuff, but I am going to use my staff's ability, use one of the charges to cast magnetic repulsion.
That sounds cool.
That sounds real cool.
I changed my polarity, causing metal objects to jump and shudder away from me. Attacks with metal objects against me take a -1 penalty status. But since they're made entirely of metal, it actually takes a -2 penalty status, and the squares around me are greater difficult terrain.
Damn.
Oh.
And
That's cool.
it just lasts for a minute. So I just
Okay.
have a field around me of repulsing magnetics, so it's now much
yeah.
harder to hit me.
Hell yeah.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
How big is the field? Real quick.
That's an awesome it's not like it's just me, like wherever
okay.
I am. So the squares around me are the field.
Emanation.
I just want to make sure if I needed to edit this thing.
Nope, that's gone by the way. Because that
Yep.
spell dropped.
Sure.
But yeah, I got in its face to get it to still focus on me, but it's now gonna be way harder to hit me.
Okay. Yeah. That's really good move. All right. That's your full turn then.
Yup.
Okay. All right. Brahma up. First thing I'm gonna do is I had my camera zoomed out, so I totally forgot about the 2 Brahm up here at the exit. So they're gonna move forward.
They're not what Brahma the exit? They're not there.
They were guarding our way through, and then they were like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
No, see, they're dead. See, there's exits through them.
Would you look at that?
Hey, look at that. 1, 2, 3. This. Okay.
I was trying to write
Not
here.
here.
Not here. What are you talking about?
Oh, that way.
And then you, I'm just gonna have you be like right there. Okay, they're gonna get there. That's their whole turn. That's all 3 movements.
Oh,
Yeah,
Is
they're
it
just
now?
the one. Let's start with the one down here then. The one that's been kind of fighting Farron. Farron, you didn't try to escape, so
Nope.
I still get a merciless thrust.
Okay.
Alex's favorite ability. I think Alex's favorite ability is merciless thrust and then scamper.
Oh, we love a scamper.
Scampers a
So
lot.
Merciless.
horny and so innocent.
Merciless thrust makes me shit. Stop.
Oh, wow.
You
No.
want to try that one more time?
That's a 20.
Stop.
25 against you, Farron. Keep in mind your AC is -1.
Yep. That hits. Regular hit.
Okay. Regular hit. Not too great on the damage. Let's see. That's going to be.
Am I still clumsy?
Yeah, still clumsy. Still clumsy. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't try to escape, so yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
8 piercing damage and
Okay.
4 void damage. That's 1 attack. Second attack at you.
Oops.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh.
27.
27.
27 with the map.
That'll be bloodied for Farron.
Okay. And this damage is a little.
Oh, wait,
nicer.
that wasn't damage. That was the hit. Hold on.
That was
Hold on.
it. Yeah. Sorry.
Not bloodied yet.
I'm undoing 27 damage. I'm undoing 27 damage.
I'm
Unbloodied.
currently
Unbloodied.
dying.
I suck the blood back into my veins.
Takes a little straw.
I mercilessly
Mercilessly thrust
Mercilessly suck.
21 piercing and 3 void for 24 more damage to you.
Okay, now I'm
Hey,
bloodied.
yo.
Now you're bloody.
Okay, so it's only 3 fucking off. Eat my dick. Shut up.
You're only 3 damage off.
That's crazy.
Last attack. I got one more action. It's bloodied. But you are captured in the thing. I think it is going to. Yeah,
Was
so
that
take a third attack.
27? Was that the multiple attack penalty too?
Yeah, that was with the
Okay.
map.
Just
Yeah,
like
that was
sure.
-5. I'm gonna go for it with the -10.
All right,
Gonna go for the -10.
come at me.
Cocked.
Because it.
Thrust.
It's immersive.
Hilarious.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't
That
want to
is
say
a
it.
flat 20. 20 even.
No, miss.
Oh, with your -1 AC.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. All right. Third attack is a miss. then, so it was these two. That was this one down here. This one is, you said leave that dog alone. It will.
Leave the dog alone.
It is going to leave that dog alone. It's going to use a move to get up behind Taruk, because Taruk is still in the bolus, and that is their thing's preference. So, Taruk,
Yes, it does have. It is in greater difficult terrain now.
it is in greater difficult terrain too. Oh, that's actually a good point.
Yeah, does that affect
it
attacks?
would've- No, but it
But it
does
does get a
affect-
No.
-2 to try to hit.
Hang on, 'cause it would have been here, but because in greater
Wait.
difficult terrain would
You
mean
moved
that its
me.
movement speed
Is a
is
quarter?
quartered in that space. So I just need to
Oy.
calculate something because it may take more than one action. Oh, I moved Taruk. Sorry.
Yeah, so I was like, wait, you moved me, bud.
On.
Yeah, so there's where you were. Because it's. Let me take a look. See here, pop. And I want to get the flank. I don't think it has the movement speed with greater difficult terrain to get into the
Well,
flank.
let's go.
Yeah, it gets to that square and then its movement is done. The magnetic energy, the magnetic repulsion, slows it down so it cannot get into the flank.
Amazing.
I imagine this as this thing comes scampering towards me,
Scamper.
and Taruk just looks over his shoulder with the like baring the teeth smile at it as just a wave of like magnetism just slams against it as it tries to get close.
Yeah. So it's going to use a second action then to make that to finish the move for the flank. Its best option right now is to try to go for that flank. So that does eat up a second attack though. That's huge. It's a
And they're
little-
completely made
And
of
do you have that
metal,
really
right?
cool reaction where if something comes into your space, you can whack it?
I don't know. Oh, the reactive strike or attack of opportunity basically.
I
could
have
get-
it.
You do.
I'm-
And it has moved through your space. So yeah, you
I'm
could-
gonna- I'm gonna use it.
technically it would take that pretty much
Right on
one
top of the
get
dead
within-
Brom, right?
What's up?
Oh no, I understand.
Yeah, it would take it back here. So let me just see if because you might kill it before it gets in a position.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna be a kill.
Suck my left nut.
It moves up to Taruk. It gets hit by the magnetic repulsion. It's moving now in slow motion. Finn, lined up for you. What do you do to it?
So it's 33 damage.
Yeah.
Good job, my boy.
My boy. I think as it's moving slow, I don't even think Finn takes a swing at it. I think he just moves the axe in quick enough to stop it, and like when trying to pull it into him, he just rips it in half.
Yeah. The metal chunks are pulled apart, and now they're falling in slow mo around as it's kind of like bisected. And there's bits and stuff falling through. Taruk behind you is just a disintegrated, mutilated Brahm.
Hero
Good
point
job,
to
my
for
boy.
doing My reactions.
Yeah, nice job button with the reaction. Okay, this one in front of you is going to take its shots at you.
Me?
No, the last one just in front. Oh, this one's dead.
Wait, I see Taruk on a completely different part of the map.
No, Taruk
Huh?
should be
I'm right here.
right there. Yeah. Yeah, that mean glitch. There you go.
I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, so
there we
Brahm going to attack Taruk for the first attack. That is going to be. I'm pretty
It
sure
has a
that might be a crit.
-2. It has a -2.
Oh, it does have -2. Good call. Good
Mhm.
call.
go. Let's go.
That's still a 31 on the first attack. It was a good roll.
And I have a -1 penalty because of clumsy, right?
-1 penalty because of
Not a
clumsy, yep.
crit.
Not a crit.
It is
Ooh.
one away from a crit.
Okay, that's gonna be. Hang on. 24 piercing damage, 5 void damage with the first attack. Okay. Second attack with the map. Uh, 27.
Is that with the -2?
That's no, not with the minus 2. 25.
5. It still hits.
Okay. shit, that's a really fucking good roll. I'm so sorry.
You tend to do those whenever you attack me.
I'm so
I'm sorry, man. I know.
I have 83 health, and every time I'm like, oh, I'm fine. And then you're like, got a really good roll. So that'll be
Dude,
72 off of that 83 that you've got. And oh, did a crazy other one. Wow, that's 83 damage. Is that your health?
26 piercing and 5 void for 31 damage total this round on that second one. Oh
yeah,
man,
I'm hurt like a motherfucker.
Get off his neck. What the
I'm
fuck?
going for the third attack. You're still because I'm
fine.
getting an extra dice right now with that merciless thrust while you're clumsy too.
Stop fucking him!
So merciless thrusting into Taruk.
The fuck, Ayo?
That's a miss with the ultra map for sure. Yeah. So third attack
And the -2.
yeah, -2. It's far in the negatives.
I think Saruk was really confident about the first one that he just watched like die in slow mo, and he's like, it's just like gored twice. He's like, oh.
Yeah. So Taruk, you turn, you see the one just get disintegrated behind you, and as you turn forward, the things that gets your attention first are of course the shanking in your belly from the brawn, the tentacle just right. You look up, your vision starting to blur as the pain is setting in, and you see 2 more brawn behind this one making their way towards you. You can see the front, the front mandibles kind of glowing as they're charging up more fractal boluses. Farron, meanwhile, down on your side of the map, this one is damaged and broken.
Ready to die?
Maybe, but it is still bearing down upon you as you are still also entangled in this fractal bolus.
Yeah.
And I think, guys, that right there is where we're going to call our session this evening.
Ooh.
Bum, bum, bum.
Next round of combat. When we get back, when is our next session date for this campaign?
Our next session
boy.
date is February 22nd.
February 22nd. So February 22nd, we will wrap up this combat and we will see what is going on with our friend Nepeta. And then the party's plan comes into fruition.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
We got some things going on here, guys, in Unearthed Inheritance. I hope you enjoyed it. And before we head out for the night, let's say goodbye to our players who have been through the ringer. Let's start with Hannah.
Hello, I'm Hannah. I've been playing Farron Balmiar, the badass elf ranger bitch with a bow and a wolf. When I'm not here, you can find me on our sister campaign, Sansi Saga, playing Comedian Knuckle, everyone's favorite charming gnome bard. And you can find me on Tales Archived occasionally, playing a chef pirate catfolk monk. Super fun. Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam. You can find me online under the name Mr. Adup. That's MRADDUP, he, they pronouns. Tonight I was playing the Taruk. And when I'm not here, you can find me over on Tales Archived, where I play a old man at the sea. I voice act, I cosplay, and guess what? I play TTRPGs. On to you, who's ever next.
Button.
I truthfully don't
Hello?
know anymore.
I too am lost. Hello, I'm Button. My
Where am
pronouns are
I?
they, them. Where am I? And I'm Blue Button on social media. I think I already said that. And when I'm not playing Cressida in this game, Unearthed Inheritance, you can find me in New World Rebellion, where I play Amanita, a little mushroom that wants to be a person, maybe. And when I'm not on this channel, you can find me over on Tales Archived in the Known Realms Telesh campaign, where I play Echinacea Belrose, who is always dressed. And you can find me in an upcoming production where I play a little Triton who forgets what stress means because they're dumb.
Oh, Alec.
Oh, hey, this is really fun. We hope you liked it too. Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Oh my god.
My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet. Tales Archive. I played Finn, Reese. I think the dog got out, but we're gonna have to worry about that later.
Oh no.
I'm also introducing a petition.
Dog?
No, Zafreen.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
we
got
were-
so
we were
stressed
like-
immediately.
Could you imagine if I was so calm and you guys are like, Alec, what the fuck? Go get your dog.
Yeah.
Let her.
I can
What?
hear her snoring in my bedroom right now.
Okay. Okay, good.
She's chopping.
Dog
wood.
is very much in.
Yeah, dude. But I'm signing a petition for David to never say merciless thrusting ever
On the stat block,
again.
man.
I'll sign
Figure
that.
it out. But you can find me here as Finn and as Nrim, and then Tales Archived, No Realm Telesh, Dual Seas, stuff. Bye. You guys ever forget you're a person?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
What's a person?
I just did that. David, go ahead.
Who am I?
Guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. We will be back, as we said, February 22nd. And I've been your GM this evening, and I'll be your GM in February when, well, it's all still February.
It's already February.
It's already February. It's crazy, right? It's already February.
Hey, we got some other content before then, though, right, David?
Yeah, we do got some other stuff going on. Tomorrow we have a Terramachia actual play going on, so definitely be sure to check that out. It is a game created and run by our very own Lycus D. Stratus. We got a cool cast, so definitely see how that's going. We've got some Sansi stuff going on YouTube, and I think Sansi's probably back the week before Unearthed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 15th, guys.
15th. Was that next week?
Yeah.
That's next.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Wait,
Valentine's Day is next Friday.
wait. We got that
Am
wrong.
I wrong?
No, we got next weekend is
The 15th, because Friday is Valentine's Day.
It's every other week. Why are we so confused?
Oh, because we have the break weeks.
I'm on a different computer. I don't have my calendar up.
Oh, here.
Hold
I
on,
can-
I got you.
What's the
Yeah,
master
That's
calendar?
right.
we have the break
That's
weeks
right.
coming up now.
Adventure Path.
Adventure Path.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
GM
yeah.
Diaries.
Oh,
And
GM
then
Diaries.
both,
yeah.
both. Yeah.
Oh,
Christ.
Doing one
Yeah.
GM Diaries
Or
and
GM
then
Library.
or GM Library and then
You mean-
Adventure Path. Wow, guys, we're nailing this.
I have
Yeah.
sorry.
Everybody
We're real
got
good at
that.
this.
I always knew the
Oh,
plan.
shit.
Listen, I know I'm gonna be
Basically-
here. I just am gonna be here and not this game.
Right.
Yes.
Basically, just tune in Saturdays at this time every week, and
Do
we'll
it.
have something.
Every single week.
There you go.
Do
Yeah.
it or
There you
not.
go.
Wow.
And when we're not here, go to Tales Archived. Whenever
Yes.
Tales Archived is live, go
It
check
wasn't
that out.
questionable.
That's right.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gene?
Guys, we'll see you around. Have a great weekend.
Have a great
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. To me, my X-Men.